I am Nupur Patel, your host for today's seminar. It is an honor and privilege for me to welcome you on behalf of the markpatent.org for the celebration of World Intellectual Property Day and forum launch of Women in Intellectual Property. The role of this forum is promoting an empowerment of women in business, inventions and creativity. Women know that as a woman, to get recognition is a great challenge which she has been able to defeat. Women may have to work twice or thrice as hard as men to achieve the same recognition, but if this is what it takes for us to be successful, then let us work that hard because we are more than capable as women. We therefore commend the leadership and expertise of women which break many glass ceilings for them around the world and serves as an enforcer of gender equality. I thank all of you for giving us your precious time and being a part of this seminar to secure our intellectual properties and rejoice the World Intellectual Property Day, which is organized by markpatent.org, co-organized by iHub, a Gujarat government enterprise, and CED, Center for Entrepreneurship Development, knowledge partner HK Acharya and Company, sponsored by Westmeasure Eco Private Limited, Renzer Aqua. May I please welcome our dignitaries, Dean of School of Law, Forensic Justice and Policy Studies, Professor Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal. Managing Trustee of markpatent.org, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Acharya. Senior Advisor and IPR Domain Expert, Mr. Padmin Buch. Patent Attorney and Director Patent Division at HK Acharya and Company, Ms. Neelam Kadani. I would like to invite Dr. Omkar Acharya to greet our chief guest, Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal, Dean, School of Law, Forensic Justice and Policy Studies. Thank you, sir. To welcome Dr. Rajesh Kumar Acharya, Managing Trustee of markpatent.org, may I request Ms. Pooja Acharya to greet him. To welcome Mr. Padmin Buch, Senior Advisor and IPR Domain Expert, may I request Mr. Neerav Parikh to greet him. I would like to request Ms. Dikshita Bhatt to greet Ms. Neelam Kadani, Patent Attorney and Director Patent Division at HK Acharya and Company. Thank you, Ms. Bhatt. I once again heartily welcome you all. Before we initiating our seminar, let us remember Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, by lighting of the lamp and wishing this seminar to be a successful one. May I invite Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Acharya, Mr. Padmin Buch, Ms. Pooja Acharya and Ms. Neelam Kadani for lighting of the lamp. Thank you all for your commitment and your passion. I am so honored and humbled to have you all here today. For next few hours, may I please request all of our distinguished attendees to kindly put your cell phones on silent. So now, let us make World Intellectual Property Day more meaningful by engaging and sharing creative ideas, knowledge with our peers from the industries pertaining in the field of intellectual property rights and give this world something unique for better life. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Rajesh Kumar Acharya, Managing Trustee at markpatent.org and proprietor of HK Acharya and Company. He is a patents and trademark attorney and is registered to practice law before Indian and Canadian patent and trademark offices. He is also a member of the Bar Council of Gujarat, having an extensive background in prosecution and litigation of all intellectual property related matters. He is best known for his books on IPR laws in India, the patent law, the trademark law, the copyright law, the biological diversity law, and the design law. He has accumulated a wealth of experience in prosecution and litigation of patents, trademarks, design, copyrights, and other intellectual property related matters. He is a member of various national and international organizations related to intellectual property laws. He is also a member of the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce and the president of the US chapter of USIIC, that is United States Indian Importers Council. I welcome you, sir. I am much delighted to introduce to you Mr. Padmin Buj, who is a national level IPR domain expert. Presently, a senior visiting faculty with Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, he is also a project and management advisor. He holds about 30 years combined experience of intellectual property rights, corporate industry, project management, entrepreneurship development, and academics. Mr. Buch is the managing director of GITCO, established patent cell at GITCO. He received the GTU Pedagogical Award for contribution in IPR in the year 2013. Recently, in the year 2018, he was conferred the prestigious IP Samritan of the year 2018 award by IPPO. He is also an invited speaker at national and international conferences and seminars on IPR. We are glad to have you here today for sharing your wisdom of thoughts with us upon IPR. On official work assignments, he visited Japan, China, USA, France, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Guyana, South Korea, Taiwan, and all India. I welcome you, sir. Ms. Neelam is a patent attorney and holds a bachelor qualification in biochemistry, a master's degree in biomedical technology, and a bachelor degree in a law firm from Gujarat University. She indexes patent applications, litigation, and prosecution detailing conclusions on a patent issues for national and international clients. She prompts the company's clients on the issues identified with licenses. She is likewise engaged with investigation on patentability of new inventions and rendering opinions with difference thereto, and to be sure all major parts of the intellectual property law. She has also attended various seminars, national and international levels on IPR. Now I request Ms. Neelam Gadani to welcome our guest.
Thank you, Nupur. Good afternoon to all of you. It's so nice to see you on this sunny day. I was about to say sunny day, but when I stepped out to welcome our chief guest, I saw it is a little bit cloudy. So it's nice to see you on the atmospheric confusing day. Well, it's not about the IP confusion anymore. markpatent.org continues to raise benchmark standard and compliance of IP practice. The transparency is clearly visible in our efforts that enhance the IP environment. Understanding the diverse IP and maintaining the atmosphere in which all the IP concerned would very well answer. Various seminars on different topics were organized by markpatent.org, and today's seminar is a part of that effort. सफर का एक नया सिलसिला बनाना है, अब आसमान तक रास्ता बनाना है. Well, on that note, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Purvi Pokharial ma'am, our panelists Dr. Reena Gokani, Dr. Nirali Patel, Ms. Twinkle Bawa. I would also like to welcome all the presenters of iHub. I welcome all of you, those who have been us for a long and those who are new to us. Today is World IP Day, and as said in the introduction to the seminar, every year WIPO gives theme to celebrate this very important day, and this year the theme is Women and IP Accelerating Innovation and Creativity. I hope you might have heard the name Homai Vyarawala, a Gujarati woman, India's first photojournalist. She honored by the Padma Vibhushan, and Google honored her by displaying a doodle that said, India's first lady of lens. In earlier days of her career, her photographs were published under her husband's name. Gone is the day when it was steady backwater. Now we have Nykaa, an e-commerce company founded by a woman, Falguni Nair. In 2020, this company became India's first unicorn startup company headed by a woman. And I hope you can easily remember about its IPO that captured the headline of almost each and every newspaper. That IPO raised more than 5,000 crores. So definitely there is swirling in this field. In order to provide opportunity to engage innovator with IP, to develop new IP ecosystem, to provide opportunity for the leadership and time-notch IP consultancy, this year markpatent.org is starting a forum named WIIP, especially for women. The goals of this committee would be coordination and harmonization between inventor, innovator, creator and the investor. Apart from that, there would be training and technical support for the sustainability. The keen focus of this committee and the forum would be forming a policy framework for the IP assistance. Also, there would be regular assessment, planning, follow-up of the activities so that desired standard and the task would be achieved. Now, I would like to request all the dignitary who is present on the stage, Dr. Omkar Acharya and Ms. Pooja Acharya, to kindly unveil the forum.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, we would like to share a video that talks about this forum. May you play the video? forum. Ms. Pooja Acharya, Ms. Femina Manial, Ms. Sejal Shah, Ms. Dikshita Bhatt, and of course I am. Okay, thank you so much. Finally, many of you here are already leaders in their respective field. Please stay involved because your voice is critical for the development of IP future. We are definitely counting on you for your expertise. I look forward to expanding the horizon of IP future. And please join us and be the part of this wonderful forum. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. The thought-provoking welcome address sets a perfect platform for our speakers to deliver their presentations in the areas of IP. Moving forward, it is my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Professor and Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal. Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal has more than 25 years academic and industry experience in the field of law and justice administration. She specializes in the area of criminal justice studies and justice education. Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal holds a master's degree in law with specialization in criminal law and a doctorate degree in the constitutional law from Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda. Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal has been a consultant and a resource person on various aspects of legal studies for the government as well as non-government organizations. She has been conferred with the distinction of being the first ever female chairperson of the Indian Society of Criminology. Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal was conferred with the Senior Social Scientist Award by the Indian Society of Criminology for her significant contribution to the field of criminology. So now I would like to call Dr. Purvi Pokhariyal to enlighten with her kind words.
Good evening. Respected Mr. Rajendra Acharya ji, Mr. Padmit Buch, Ms. Pooja, and all these, Ms. Nilam, and all the distinguished participants who are here to witness, I would say, the historic kind of an event that is going to shape the future of IP industry, if not only in India, but at least in this part of the world. I am reminded of an event probably a month prior that had happened at our university. On the International Women's Day, we have set up a Women in Big Data, a chapter on women in big data, because big data and data analytics is also a field wherein women participation is inadequate. And now I'm very happy to be here and witness this event wherein we are setting up the women in IP. And I was just wondering that why we need to search women, where is the women lost? As such, if you look at the population index, women represent almost 50% of the global population. But then, when I was going through, if you see the 2022 patent filing index, there are only 16.2% of women who were the applicants amongst those who have filed the patent. So this is only exclusively about the patent. So where are the women? The same way we were searching where are the women in big data, today we are searching women in IP. And that's the reason that I'm really thankful in a way to the sustainable development goals that has been given to us, that we all countries have to achieve by 2030. And if you look at the sustainable development goal, goal number 5, it talks about gender equality. In all this policy spectrum, in the legislative spectrum, in all the systemic processes, we are looking at women. And all of a sudden, we first, we all have seen a couple of months back, we started talking about that India has been independent for 75 years and all, but till date, we don't have a women chief justice. We had a women prime minister, we had women president, we haven't had a women chief justice. And then, thanks to the all aspects, when you desire and you deserve, the whole nature falls in line. And probably we are going to have the first women chief justice of India by 2027. That's what, if everything goes well. So, and then till date we don't have, since I'm coming from the law field, probably I may cite a lot of examples from law. Till date, we don't have a women attorney general. So we were looking at, where women are missing, where are the areas, which are these areas wherein women is not adequately represented. And then when we talk about women role in IP field, we all know that we are the creators. We, in the sense that we females are the creators. We give a birth to a new human beings. We create. And then when it comes to the creativity, there are all kind of issues that happens in and around when you are in your home administration. I'm very fascinated to the word at times when someone says that, no, I'm not doing anything, I'm a homemaker. So this is something, what are you doing? So there are many females say that, as such, I'm not doing anything, I'm a homemaker. But in the homemaking, it's such a big and vast area. You need to have an understanding of the finance, you need to have an understanding of legal issues, you need to have the understanding of the conflict resolutions, you need to have understanding, you have a culinary skills, all kind of skills. And then in a way, every time, whenever any problem arises, we don't have enough food and the guest has come, all our creativity will be at work and we'll find out some dish, some kind of instant items that we prepare. So, in a way, when it comes to the creativity, female have a very deep rooted connection with this, because that's what we have been doing in and out. And that too at the quick fix. We are very good at quick fixing the things because we don't have much time to think for it, and we don't have much apparatus to gather to fix the problem, and we do with all the limited resources we have. So that is what we call is the crisis management and creativity is the greatest forte of female. The only thing is that how to channelize this creativity, how to handhold them, how to hold their hands, how to nurture their creativity, and how to get that creativity to meet to the people who have a great demand. So in terms of the investors, in terms of, so this is something I really feel that this is a great service, not to the nation, but to the humanity per se, because and I am associated in a way with the markpatent.org for quite a long time. When I was earlier at my stint with Nirma University, we had a lot of joint seminars and collaborative seminars we have organized. So in a way that I would consider this initiative of markpatent.org is a great initiative, because this is how probably we are fostering the development of culture in the society. Because as we know that today, female is shaping all of us. Female is shaping the world while shaping all of us in a way. So female has a larger role to play, and we have seen in the last couple of years, if we have n number of examples, and there are a lot of scientific breakthrough that all have come through women. Women is building the business. You have given the example of Nike and so many other unicorns. They are building the business and transforming the world around us. And at that point in time, wherein there is some kind of boldness that the female as a race is trying to evolve, and at that point in time giving some push to that boldness and hand holding them and nurturing them, making them aware and giving them adequate platform and resources to flourish with all kind of ideas that the women have for the future course of action is a great service. It's not only for the IP per se, but I personally and individually believe it's a great service to the humanity, because when we talk about women contribution in any field, it always has a Midas touch. Anything in the presence itself makes the whole environment gets changed, and at that point in time we are passing through of that phase of we in the sense the country as such passing through that phase when we are trying to become the economic superpower. We have a lot to achieve by 2030 and 2047 agenda are there. At that point in time, to give a greater push to the Indian economy also, this contribution of the women in the IP, because we all know that IP and economic development has a great connections, because at the end of the day, intellectual property is all about the recognition of the dedication, celebration of the talent and promotion of all kind of an achievement that the people have done in the different intellectual arena. And at that point in time, I really feel that this kind of an initiative plays a very vital and transformative role. If we really nurture, this is an initiative, if this chapter has a proper, I'm pretty sure that has all kinds of agendas and objectives must be in place, but then work towards accomplishing this objective with very strategic plan. I'm pretty sure that this initiative is going to transform a lot of lives, and it is going to create a different kind of a culture that probably we are looking at, because even passing through this, after coming from this COVID global pandemic, to build a resilient ecosystem also, the participation of women is very vital, and I'm really grateful to the organizer that they have taken this initiative and asking me to be the part of this thing, because anyway, there is always a feminist in every female, right? Somewhere that feminism is reflected, somewhere that feminism is somewhere down, is somewhere it's being suppressed. But then wherever there is a platform, I have seen all female has to come out with all kind of flavors and fragrance that they have, and with that. I think this kind of an initiative is not only not only in the business women, but if you can take this initiative along with the college students also, because as we say that catch them young, if you identify the young university students, college going students, and then channelize their energy, because they all are bubbling with a lot of ideas and they have amazing energies. If you can channelize those energies, probably we can add to a great amount of success in the kind of objectives that we might have set forth. I'm really thankful to the organizers for inviting me over here and making me witness this great initiative. As I said earlier, every sphere, we need to search women, and we need to identify, we need to search for a woman, we need to identify the right kind of strategies and the right kind of a framework and the right kind of policies to bring the woman on the front. Then only probably we would be able to achieve the sustainable society that which we really would like to bring forth. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for sharing your experiences and your inspiring speech. As a gesture of thanks, may I request Dr. Rajesh Kumar Acharya to present the memento to our chief guest, Dr. Purvi Pokhriyal. Thank you, sir. Now, may I please welcome the dignitaries, moderator of this panel discussion, Advocate and Technical Director of HK Acharya and Company, Ms. Pooja Acharya. Director and CSO of Acuprec Research Labs Private Limited, Dr. Reena Gokani. Dentist, founder of Smile Craft Dental Studio, Dr. Nirali Patel. Film producer at Vijayagiri Filmos, Ms. Twinkle Baba.
She's just coming.
I cordially welcome you all.
Short the story, I have to go on some engagement. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, done.
Please welcome Director and CSO of Acuprec Research Labs Private Limited, Dr. Reena Gokani.
Thank you. Wish you all the best. Sorry, I have to go. I'll miss your sessions. Okay, bye-bye.
To welcome Dr. Reena Gokani, Director and CSO of Acuprec Research Labs Private Limited, may I request Mr. Kunal Dasania to greet her. To welcome Dr. Nirali Patel, Dentist, founder of Smile Craft Dental Studio, may I request Ms. Sejal Shah to greet her. Thank you. I would further like to request Mr. Ketan Bhatt for floral welcome to Ms. Twinkle Baba, film producer at Vijayagiri Filmos. Thank you, Mr. Bhatt. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Jagruti Bhavsar to welcome to Ms. Pooja Acharya, Advocate and Technical Director of HK Acharya and Company. Thank you, Ms. Bhavsar. So moving forward, I am very much pleased in welcoming our moderator for the session, Ms. Pooja Acharya, to continue this seminar. Ms. Pooja Acharya is the Advocate and Technical Director at HK Acharya and Company. She is Patent and Trademark Attorney and also a member of the Bar Council of Gujarat, India, and is also member of various national and international IP associations. She holds a master degree in biotechnology with brilliant records as well as holds a bachelor degree in laws from Gujarat University. She participates at all levels on different kinds of litigation cases in various courts across the country. With her vast knowledge and astute acumen, she contributes greatly towards all litigation work. Utilizing her extensive knowledge in terms of technicality, she also manages technical issues relating to the IPR regime. So now I request Ms. Acharya to take the panel for discussion.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Very good evening, my dear august guests and our valued audience. I welcome you all on the occasion of World Intellectual Property Day. Today we celebrate the contribution of women in accelerating innovation and creativity. What else could have been a better panel and experts than the panelists that we have here in front of you all, who are industry experts and are very well known from incorporation of new technology, new innovations in their day-to-day work. The contribution of women is not new in any field these days, may it be engineering, may it be biomedical, may it be biochemistry, law, create, artwork, anywhere. We are led by the examples of various unicorns, various startups owned by various eminent women leaders, and that is why the theme this year is to celebrate and to promote more and more women in the fields of innovation as well as creativity, for which IPR stands for. So let's move forward and hear it from our experts themselves. I welcome Dr. Gokani, Dr. Nirali Patel, Ms. Twinkle on the panel with me. And to begin with the introductions, may I please request you all to please introduce yourself to our audience as well as to share your superpowers with the audience. Please.
Myself, Dr. Reena Gokani. I am a founder and director of the Acuprec Research Lab Private Limited, Ahmedabad. We are the contract research organization for the different medicines, medical devices, herbal drugs testings, and the food testings. We have been founded this Acuprec Research Lab. We are in the R&D activities also, and routinely we are developing a new type of the technologies. Out of few technologies we have patented also, and we are going to launch in the different countries also. So the establishment of this organization has happened with the one dream only, and that comes in women's mind, that is my mind, that okay, let's start something to do and generate ecosystem by engaging our Saraswati knowledge into the Lakshmi, converting. So we thought of this. We have started this organization with two of our students. Actually, I was a professor in the pharmaceutical college, and then I started this organization. So with the two of our students, we have started this organization. Right now, and we have started in 2012. Right now, it is of having the 200 plus staff members. With the different 14 departments we are working. We are the top in the world in the providing service provider for the biomedical devices testings, and we are also in the top 5 in India, we can say, for providing the different development activities for the different pharma manufacturers. We are working with 300 plus pharma manufacturers, 200 plus medical devices manufacturers, and few of some R&D's institute. So the idea came in mind, and then we started this thing. So during this development of this organization, you know that when the development is there, so it's always path is not the simple. So there is hurdles are there, ups and downs are there. And we were in the pretty much good condition when we were the professor, and suddenly starting of the startup with a very few limited resources. So we can understand that there is a path is very difficult, but with the dedication, we cross that particular days and we always engage ourselves in this some innovative things, and we came up certain ideas, we came up with certain products which is patented. So this is again we can say is a good for platform for us, like sir has launched, Pujama has launched this Women's in IP forum. So it's a great achievement that we can say. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Dr. Nirali, thank
Yes, good evening everyone. I think you all must be thinking why dentist is here. Yes, I am Dr. Nirali Patel. I am a dental surgeon and oral implantologist by profession, and by heart I am a smile designer. So I have started practicing under Smilecraft Dental Studio since a decade now, and right now we are Gujarat's first digital smile design studio. It is one of a kind technologies we have. We are doing digital dentistry, so we are doing ahead of each and every practice. So we are incorporating day by day digital dentistry in our practice. So yes, I think my superpower is I just create smile. So I think everyone knows our smile is a very essential part of our personality. So yes, I do create smile. Apart from that, I am a founder of Smilecraft Dental Academy as well. So it is very essential to upgrade as a professional also to our skills. So I run my academy for especially for the dentist who wants to upgrade their knowledge skills in digital dentistry as well as the basic and advanced dentistry also. So yes, I just create smile. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Myself Twinkle Baba, and I am a founder of Vijayagiri Filmos Film Production House. So everyone can say that मैंने अपने पति के नाम पे business शुरू किया है. My husband is a director, and उनकी जो भी abilities है direction की, उनको देखकर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि हमको हमारा खुद का production house खोलना चाहिए. नहीं कि एज ए क्रिएटिव एबिलिटी उनको किसी और के वहाँ पे करनी चाहिए. तो वी टेक रिस्क्स. हमने अपनी पहली गुजराती फिल्म प्रेमजी राइज ऑफ वॉरियर रिलीज़ किया था 2015 में. उसके बाद मॉन्टूनी बिट्टू, रिसेंटली एक विस्मु टिफिन, और हमारी शॉर्ट फिल्म है मोहतू जो इंडिया की सबसे बेस्ट शॉर्ट फिल्म में गिनी जाती है. और हमारी जो इंडस्ट्री है वो पैशन ड्रिवन इंडस्ट्री है. तो उसमें सबसे ज़्यादा जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वो थॉट्स है. जो आईपी में कहा जाता है ना कि आईपी का लिटरल ट्रांसलेशन होता है बौद्धिक संपदा. तो हमारी इंडस्ट्री इसी पे टिकी है, और हमारा सुपर पावर भी हमारे थॉट्स ही है. थैंक यू.
Mics are also working.
Moving ahead, I would like to pose my first question to Dr. Reena ji. So we have heard of a very innovative product from AcuPreg, that is, we call it AcuLips. This is a very innovative product. We also have it in display, so for all of us to see later on. So it's kind of a very unique lipstick. So can you please describe me about how this innovation came into existence and what is so special about this particular product which no one in India or rather in world has ever thought of?
Yeah, that invention came in mind, the thought of like most of the females are the anemic mostly, and mostly under 30 means under 20, 25, most are the anemic ladies are there. So they are having the deficiency of the iron and folic acid, and it becomes a anemic. So we thought that nowadays the working women are increasing, and they have to work in the multiple hands as shown in the picture, that they can work for the home, they can work for the office, and blah blah. So they are not taking care for herself. So whenever in the morning if they are leaving for the office, so at that time generally women are forgetting to take their medicines, even though the doctor has prescribed. But never women forget to wear a lipstick, those who are routinely wearing the lipstick. So we thought, okay, let's give something to the women with a nutritional, with a beauty. So it combines both the aspects, nutritional requirement and the beauty application. So that comes in mind, okay, let's start with the lipstick only. So we have formulated a lipstick that is having the nanoparticles iron and the folic acid, vitamin C and vitamin B12. So that dosage we have added into the lipstick, that is also the suffice the daily nutritional requirement of the women's. Further we have added into the herbal ingredients. So again it saves from the hazardous effects of the synthetic lipstick. Generally in the synthetic lipsticks the colors are coming that consist of the lead, arsenic, those cadmiums. So these all are the matters that are the hazardous for the women's and most human beings. So generally these breast cancers and uterus cancers, and that has happened because of these type of the heavy metals even. So we thought, okay, let's start with that, okay, incorporate all the herbal ingredients with the natural colors, and we come up with the lipstick that we named it is Acuprate, Acu, and the lips that it gives the daily requirements of the females.
This invention is really commendable. Can I have a round of applause for this one? It's a very, very simple thought, yet no one has ever had it in mind, and I'm really waiting for some doctor to prescribe me this lipstick so that I can wear it every single day.
Yeah, it can be prescribed for the pregnant ladies also, that because this is a natural one.
Great. So this innovation will help the entire panel for me to apply, for the doctor to prescribe, and for the creator to have it all over the sets. That's really, really commendable. Moving on to Dr. Nirali, basically dentistry is a field which is very, very traditional, traditionally adopted, seen. I per se have hardly seen a new kind of development or a benchmark development in this field as far as I know. Earlier it was limited, dentistry was limited to 2 or 3 techniques or maybe procedure, surgery. But as you have just introduced that you create an entire smile, it's more about a cosmetology which is included in the science of dentistry, and the use of the high-tech machineries and AI-based tools which you have adopted. Can you share with us your experience and your challenges in adopting such high-end machineries in a day-to-day practice?
Yes, for sure. Actually, since a decade I'm into practice. So I think COVID has given me this opportunity. I was thinking, actually, one habit is there. I always upgrade my skill. So I always do one skill enhancement program or any skill development program in a year. So being a dentist or being in a medical field, it is always required. So during COVID, I got this opportunity. I came across the digital dentistry concept, so which is already there. Out of India, it is already developing in a fast rate. But since the medical fraternity or medical here, it is slowly developing, so we are not very adaptable to the digital thing in medical field. So I think you all must be knowing robotic surgery. I think you must all heard about robotic surgery. What is that? This is kind of digital AI tool only. So doctor can use it to make it very precise surgery. Right, so the same thing it is applied to the dentistry also. So we have adapted many technologies, many tools related to AI also. So we can do many procedures at a faster rate with more precise result and beforehand we can plan also, we can design also with all this technology. So I have adapted German technology, which is CAD/CAM technology. I can do a single crown. I think many of the audience have already gone through the procedure of crown and everything. So it takes 6 to 7 days to make a crown and place it in a patient's mouth. So I can do it in 2 hours. Just 2 hours. In a single day, I can place a crown to the patient. So it is very hassle-free also. Second thing we are doing is a digital smile designing. It is kind of AI technology we are implementing. We are incorporating face to the smile, to your teeth. So sometimes we all know we are not happy with our smile, still we are not sure. भगवान ने ऐसा ही दिया है, ऐसा करके चलता है, right? But still, if you want to see what you can change, right? How it will look after the treatment. So it is a cosmetic treatment, right? So definitely you would like to know beforehand doing any surgical or any invasive procedure to your teeth, right? So we can beforehand show you the 3D design of your smile with your face before implementing any treatment to your teeth, right? So it is like a very good technology that we can implement in our day-to-day dentistry. So when I adopted this, we are the first one in entire Gujarat who has started this digital, worm in entire Gujarat. So nowadays, dentists are also adapting to this digital technology. They are buying scanners. They are doing digital dentistry. So yes, it was challenging because every technology has a great learning curve. But I always believe you have to be first mover in each thing you are doing. So yes, we are learning, but we are implementing and we are giving very precise result to our patients. So yes, we are doing it. Thank you.
That's really good. And I believe innovation is the key to stand out and stand ahead of the competitors in the business. So I think it's a perfect example of how the use of AI and the use of technology can bring you apart in the industry. So moving on to a very dear kind of intellectual property, that is art and copyrights. And Twinkleji, being from a creative and art industry, we believe that this particular sector is always dominated by female creators. And can you elaborate more on women's contribution in the technical part of this field or the creations that have come up over the time?
Actually, art બે પ્રકારના છે. એક ઇન્ટેલેક્ચ્યુઅલ આર્ટ તમે જે કહો છો એ કે જેમાં તમને વિચાર આવે છે અને એ વિચારને તમે બીજા બધા લોકોની મદદથી એક ક્રાફ્ટ આપી અને કરો છો, તો એ ફિલ્મ છે કે સિનેમા છે. આર્ટમાં રાઇટિંગ આવે છે તો એમાં તમે જાતે લખો છો, પેઇન્ટિંગ આવે છે તો એમાં તમે જાતે કરો છો, ગાવાનું છે તો એ તમે જાતે કરો છો. તો એમાં જ્યારે તમારે જાતે કંઈક કરવાનું છે ને, એવી જે આર્ટ જેની સાથે થોડું થોડું ક્રાફ્ટ પણ જોડાયેલું છે એમાં તમને સ્ત્રીઓ વધારે દેખાય છે. પણ જ્યારે બીજા પાસેથી કામ લેવાનું છે એવા ફિલ્ડમાં તમને સ્ત્રીઓના નામ બહુ એટલા બધા નહીં સંભળાય. તમે ફોટોગ્રાફીમાં ફિમેલ જર્નાલિસ્ટમાં કે લેખિકાઓ એ બધું જ તમને મળશે, પણ તમે જ્યારે એમ જોશો કે ફિલ્મ પ્રોડ્યુસર કે ફિલ્મ ડિરેક્ટર, હવે સિનેમેટોગ્રાફીમાં પણ ફિમેલ્સ છે, પણ તેમ છતાંય જ્યારે મલ્ટિપલ લોકો સાથે કામ લેવાનું છે ને એ વખતે હજુ પણ ત્યાં સ્ત્રીઓ નથી. અને સૌથી વધારે એબિલિટી એ કામની સ્ત્રીઓમાં જ છે, કારણ કે આપણે લોકો ઘરમાં બહુ બધા લોકો સાથે કામ લઈએ છીએ, પણ જ્યારે એ જ કામને પ્રોફેશનલી જોવાનું હોય છે ને ત્યારે ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક સ્ત્રીઓનો કોન્ફિડન્સ અને આપણે જે સોસાયટીમાં રહીએ છીએ ને એ લોકોનો એપ્રોચ એ ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક નડે છે. એટલે આમ તમે અત્યારના ફિલ્મમાં જોવા જાઓ તો સ્ત્રીઓને લગતી વાર્તાઓ તમને ફિલ્મ્સમાં સક્સેસફુલ જોવા મળશે કે મધર ઇન્ડિયાથી લઈ પદ્માવત કે ગંગુબાઈ સુધીની વાર્તાઓ છે તો ફિલ્મ સક્સેસફુલ છે, પણ ફિલ્મ મેકર્સમાં તમને ગૌરી શિંદે ઇંગ્લિશ વિંગ્લિશ કે એવા નામ ખબર હશે, મીરા નાયર ખબર હશે, પણ વધારે ખબર નહીં હોય. આપણે કંગના રાણાવતનું કહીશું તો વધારે કોન્ટ્રોવર્સી યાદ આવશે, પણ એઝ અ મેકર કે એઝ અ ડિરેક્ટર કંગના તમને મગજમાં નહીં આવે. તો એ વસ્તુ હજુ સુધી છે કે આ ફિલ્ડમાં ક્રિએટિવિટી સૌથી વધારે, જેમ પૂર્વીમાં મેં કીધું કે આપણામાં એ તાકાત છે કે જીવના સર્જનની તાકાત છે, પણ તેમ છતાંય ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક સ્ત્રીઓ એમની સર્જનની શક્તિ છે ને એને અંડર એસ્ટિમેટ કરે છે, અને એના લીધે એ લોકો બહાર નથી આવ્યા કે જે પેશન છે એને પ્રોફેશનમાં કન્વર્ટ હજુ નથી કરતી. એટલે એ હકીકત છે અને એની પાછળ ઘણી બધી વસ્તુઓ છે. જેમ આપણા સમાજમાં કહેવત છે કે સ્ત્રીની બુદ્ધિ પગની પાનીએ, પણ આપણે અત્યારે પહોંચ્યા છીએ વિમેન એન્ડ આઈપી ઉપર કે બૌદ્ધિક સંપદા અને વિમેન. તો એ એક લેવલ છે અને ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક આપણા બધા લોકોએ જ કોઈ એક નેગેટિવિટી ફેલાવી છે કે સ્ત્રીઓને આની જરૂર છે કે કારણ કે આપણી માઇથોલોજીમાં પણ શિવ પાર્વતીનું નામ લો તો પાર્વતીની અલગ આઈડેન્ટિટી છે, શિવની પત્ની પાર્વતી એવું નથી, પણ તેમ છતાંય અત્યારે આપણી મેન્ટાલિટીમાં એવું છે કે જેમ અત્યારે મારી વાત કરું તો વિજયગીરી ફિલ્મોસ એમ તો કે મારા હસબન્ડની કંપની છે, કોઈ એવું નહીં કે આ બેન છે એ એમના હસબન્ડના નામે બિઝનેસ કરે છે. તો એ મેન્ટાલિટી ચેન્જ કરવાની વાત છે. એટલે અત્યારે જે કંઈ પણ વસ્તુઓ થઈ એમાં પણ હંમેશા મને એવું જ લાગ્યું કે જેમ મેં વાત કરી કે એમના કામની, તો જસ્ટ દરેક લેડીઝે એમના કામની જ વાત કરવી જોઈએ, એમને શું નથી મળતું એની નહીં, એમની એબિલિટીની. અને આ ફિલ્ડમાં પણ એવું છે, ક્રિએટિવિટીના ફિલ્ડમાં પણ દરેક ફિલ્ડમાં હોય છે, પણ આ ફિલ્ડમાં વધારે છે કારણ કે ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક પ્રોજેક્શન નથી મળતું. વિમેન આગળ છે જેમ તમે કીધું, પણ ક્યાં તો કે હિરોઈન છે તો હિરોઈનના નામે ફિલ્મ્સ ચાલે છે, તો ત્યાં આગળ છે, પણ ફિલ્મના રાઇટર તરીકે કોઈ ફિમેલ હશે તો એ નામ આગળ નહીં આવે. તો એ બધી વસ્તુઓ જે અત્યારે ઇવન આ એટલે હું અહીંયા આવીને તો મને બહુ આમ લકી ફીલ થયું, બહુ પ્રિવિલેજ ફીલ થયું કે આ ખરેખર એવી જગ્યા છે કે જ્યાં ફિલ્મ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીને હોવું જોઈએ.
So the beauty of the subject intellectual property is that it is for everybody. It is for the first bencher of the college till the last bencher who is into art, who is making some artistic work on their books. The subject covers each and every aspect, each and every sector. May it be research and development, may it be branding, may it be entrepreneurship, or any kind of creative work. So that is the beauty of intellectual property that it carries with it. So moving ahead with this intellectual property, so Dr. Reena, I would like to ask you, how does intellectual property affect a business per se, and how do you see for a growing business person you should see intellectual property to consider it, to incorporate it in the business?
Yeah, for the business developer who are the newly developing, so intellectual properties are the right platform, we can say. We can develop copyright, we can do the trademarking, and then we are developing our technology, whatever it is field. It is either it may be the technical field, it is a creativity is there, art is there. So in each and every case there is intellectual property will outstand you from your competitors. So always think before starting any business or anything that before starting this IP you have to keep in mind, and because of that you can be outstanding.
I totally agree to that, and I've been advocating this idea since a long time. I'm always telling my clients that please don't have a certificate framed in your office. Please use that certificate to the maximum of your advantage, to the maximum of the highlight promotion that you can achieve through that. So the incorporation of technology that we are discussing, we have seen there are various players in every industry, but the only the only added advantage that is keeping you ahead is the technology. So, Dr. Nirali, how do you think the incorporation of technology in your business per se takes you ahead in the competition?
I never believed in competition basically, but still if we think there is always a first mover's advantage, as I said. So whenever you are adapting or creating or innovating something new in your industry or in your professional, it is always helpful to, it sets you apart from your competitors also. So just to share, when I started adapting this technology before 3 years, like after COVID, I started seeing this digital dentistry, how it is implementing. I've started doing workshops for that. And the first challenge or first issue I faced is the mindset. So I think as a professional, we are very medical or doctors or dentists, or we are very bound to the mindset, like doctor skills is everything. But the technology, it adds a star to it. Like we get very precise what kind of result we want, we can do it at our doorstep, in-house also. So with this CAD/CAM technology, digital smile designing tools, I can foresee the results. So I am very much secured, I am very much relaxed while doing procedure also, because beforehand I know the result, what I am giving. Right? It's not just the skill-based procedure. I have done my homework with digital tools I have. Right? So yes, definitely there is advantages you can have from your competitors, definitely.
And I believe the best benefit we can get out of use of technology is saving time.
Definitely.
Your time as well as your patient's time.
Yes. Because with digital tools, what we do is we design first, we plan, and then we present and perform the procedure. So it is completely different. So with any doctor skill, any dentist skill, we just have to diagnose and then directly to perform, right? But it has changed the scenario completely, because being a doctor, I can design it beforehand, doing any procedure to the patient. So I'm like I have added advantage from the other dentists or other doctors who's doing the same procedure. So nowadays, I don't know, but the 3D guided implants are possible. So beforehand you can do 3D imaging, you can plan your implant precisely by where you want to like to put your implant, where is the safest site. You can customize it and you can place your implant. So it is very much secured with technology, yes.
That sounds really technical and very informative though. So Twinkle was saying that we don't generally remember names for various producers or writers, but we definitely recognize you in the Gujarati film industry, and you've showcased very beautiful, very new kind of work and storytelling. So we would like to know more about your journey and your motivation in the race for being the best. And also the advice would you like to give to the young women entering in, especially in the profession of artistic work and development?
કોઈ આમ તમારી જર્ની વિશે પૂછે તો બહુ મજા આવે કહેવાની એમ કે મારે શરૂ કરવાની છે હવે મારા વિશે. હું નાની હતી ત્યારે મને ટીવી જોવું બહુ જ ગમતું હતું. અમારા ઘરમાં કદાચ સૌથી વધારે ટીવી હું જ જોતી હતી અને મોસ્ટલી એ વખતે તો દૂરદર્શન જ વધારે આવતું હતું. અને અમારા ઘરમાં છે ને પાર્લામેન્ટના સેશન્સ પણ ક્રિકેટ મેચની જેમ જોવાતા હતા. એટલે એવી રીતે અમારું ગ્રોથ મારા બા દાદાના હાથની નીચે થયો. અને એ વખતે મને એવું હતું કે હું એક દિવસ ટીવીમાં આવીશ એમ. એવું મેં નક્કી કર્યું હતું એમ. ને કંઈક ભણવાનું હોય ને તો પણ એક્ઝામ પહેલાં પણ અડધો કલાક ટીવી જોઈ લેવાનું એવું મારા મગજમાં હતું. 10th આવીને એ વખતે ડિસાઈડ કર્યું હતું કે કાં તો હું સાયન્સ ફિલ્ડમાં જઈશ અને કાં તો હું આર્ટના ફિલ્ડમાં જઈશ. એટલે 11th 12th જ્યારે સબ્જેક્ટ ચૂઝ કરવાનો હતો એ વખતે. અને 10th રિઝલ્ટ આવ્યું એ વખતે દાદાનું ડેથ થયું હતું અને હોસ્પિટલમાં બહુ જ ખર્ચો થયો હતો. અને પછી એવો લોડ આવ્યો કે સાયન્સ લઈશ ને તો ટ્યુશનની ફી બહુ વધારે હશે, મામાના ઘરે જવા નહીં મળે અને ફીનો લોડ વધારે પડશે, એટલે સાયન્સ નથી લેવું. તો આર્ટ્સ જ હતું. હવે આર્ટ્સમાં સ્કૂલ ચેન્જ કરવી પડે એવું હતું. અને ઘરેથી ભાઈ અને મમ્મી એવું કહી દીધું કે અમારે કોઈને એવું કહેવાનું કે અમારી બેબી આર્ટ્સમાં ભણે છે એમ. એટલે કે તું કોમર્સ લે પછી કે કોમર્સમાંથી આર્ટ્સમાં જવાય, ગ્રેજ્યુએશન આર્ટ્સમાં કરજે. એટલે એવી રીતે 11th 12th કોમર્સ કન્ટિન્યુ રાખ્યું. પછી 12th પ્રેશર આવ્યું કે અમારે કોઈને એવું કહેવાનું કે અમારી બેબી ખાલી પાસ થઈ એટલે કે 80% લાવજે. એટલે એક ટાર્ગેટ આપી દીધો. પછી 80% આવી ગયા. મેં કીધું હવે બધું પતી ગયું, હવે મારે જે કરવું છે એ કરીશ. એટલે મેં અને મને એ વખતે જ 11th મેં ન્યૂઝપેપરમાં એક વાંચ્યું હતું કે અમદાવાદમાં સેન્ટર ફોર ડેવલપમેન્ટ કોમ્યુનિકેશન કરીને એક ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યૂટ છે અને મને એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગમાં બહુ જ ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ હતો પહેલેથી. એટલે નાની હતી ને ત્યારથી જ એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગ જોઉં, એક્સપ્લોર કરું. મારા પપ્પા મને કોઈ પણ સોંગ આવતું હોય ને તો પપ્પા એવું કહે કે જો આ સિંગલ શોટમાં શૂટ થયું છે, આમાં મ્યુઝિકમાં ઇન્સ્ટ્રુમેન્ટ વાગે છે. નવી નવી વાર્તાઓ દાદા કે બાને આંખે દેખાતું નહોતું એટલે એમને બધા જ ધર્મગ્રંથો હોય કે સત્યનારાયણની કથા હોય તો મારે વાંચીને સંભળાવવાની. એવી રીતે આર્ટ સાથે પહેલેથી જોડાયેલી. એટલે મેં એલડી આર્ટ્સમાં એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગ અને સેલ્સ એન્ડ માર્કેટિંગનો પ્રોફેશનલ કોર્સ ચાલતો હતો એટલે મેં ત્યાં ઇંગ્લિશ લિટરેચર સાથે BA કર્યું. અને તોય મને આ સેન્ટર ફોર ડેવલપમેન્ટ કોમ્યુનિકેશન ક્યાંય મળે નહીં કે એ ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યૂટ કઈ જગ્યાએ છે, કારણ કે એનું લોકેશન ક્યાંય નહોતું. ઇવન યુનિવર્સિટીમાં ઘણાને ખબર નહોતી કે આ માસ્ટર્સ ડિગ્રીનો આવો કોર્સ ચાલે છે. યુનિવર્સિટીમાં હું 2-3 વાર પૂછવા ગઈ હતી. અને પછી સડનલી મને TYમાં ખબર પડી કે હેલ્મેટ 4 રસ્તા પાસે સેન્ટર ફોર ડેવલપમેન્ટ કોમ્યુનિકેશનનું બિલ્ડિંગ છે અને ત્યાં આગળ આવી રીતે આ કોર્સ ચાલે છે. એટલે મારી લાઈફ આમ એવી રીતે બહુ સ્મૂથ રહી કે મેં જે વિચાર્યું છે એવું મને ડગલે ને પગલે મળતું ગયું. ગ્રેજ્યુએશન કમ્પ્લીટ કર્યા પછી મેં માસ્ટર્સ કર્યું અને એમાં અગેન એવું હોય કે વધારે પડતી ફીસ ભરવાની આવે ને પ્રાઇવેટ પેલામાં એડમિશન મળશે તો વળી પાસ થઈ ગઈ એન્ટ્રન્સ એક્ઝામમાં. અને અત્યારે બહુ અઘરું લાગે, છોકરીઓની ફી ભરું છું ત્યારે એવું લાગે કે સાલું 250 રૂપિયામાં મેં માસ્ટર્સ કમ્પ્લીટ કરી લીધું હતું. અને એ વખતે મીડિયાના ફિલ્ડમાં આવી. દૂરદર્શનમાં મેં એન્કરિંગ કર્યું ત્યારે મારું સપનું પૂરું થઈ ગયું કે મારે ટીવીમાં આવવું હતું. અને એ પછી મેં ત્યાં એજ્યુકેશન મલ્ટીમીડિયા રિસર્ચ સેન્ટર છે EMRC કરીને ત્યાં પ્રોડક્શન આસિસ્ટન્ટ તરીકે જોબ કરી. અને મારા હસબન્ડ વિજયગીરી બાવા તો એ જ મને TYમાં જ મળી ગયા હતા કોલેજમાં અને એમને જ મને સેન્ટર ફોર ડેવલપમેન્ટ કોમ્યુનિકેશનનું એડ્રેસ આપ્યું હતું કારણ કે એ ડ્રામાને એવું કરતા હતા. અને ત્યાંથી એટલે પ્રોફેશનલ અને પર્સનલ જર્ની સાથે જ સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ. એ પછી અમે લોકોએ અમદાવાદી મિજાજ કરીને હું જોબ કરતી હતી EMRCમાં અને વિજય ફ્રીલાન્સર હતા. અને એમને પછી કંઈક એઝ અ ડિરેક્ટર કંઈક કરવું હતું અને મારી પાસે પૈસા હતા કારણ કે હું જોબ કરતી હતી એટલે પગાર આવતો હતો. એટલે કે તારી સેલરી મને 1 મહિનાની આપને કે મારે અમદાવાદ ને 600 વર્ષ પૂરા થયા ને તો એનું સેલિબ્રેશન છે નટરાણીમાં અને એક શોર્ટ ફિલ્મ કોમ્પિટિશન છે ને મારે કરવી છે. તો ચલો કરીએ. અને એ વખતે મારા ઘરે ખબર નહોતી કે અમે બંને કોઈ આવી રિલેશનશિપમાં છીએ, પણ એઝ અ ફ્રેન્ડ બધા લોકો ઓળખતા હતા. અને અમે સૌથી પહેલું અમારું જોડે વેન્ચર કે ટ્વિંકલ પ્રોડ્યુસ કરે છે અને વિજયગીરી બાવા ડિરેક્ટ કરે છે. એ અમદાવાદી મિજાજ અમારી પહેલી શોર્ટ ફિલ્મ અમે બનાવી 2011માં અને એને ત્યાં આગળ વિક્રમ ભટ્ટને એમના હાથે એવોર્ડ મળ્યો સેકન્ડ બેસ્ટ શોર્ટ ફિલ્મનો. અને ત્યારથી એ જર્ની સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ કે હવે નાના નાના પ્રોજેક્ટ્સ કરવા છે. અને એ પછી થોડાક ટાઈમમાં અમે લોકોએ નાની શોર્ટ ફિલ્મ્સ ને એવું બધું બનાવ્યું. પછી એક રિસ્પોન્સિબિલિટી આવી લગ્નની, ઘરે બધાને કન્વિન્સ કરવાના, એટલે પાછી એમણે જોબ સ્ટાર્ટ કરી એઝ અ ક્રિએટિવ ડિરેક્ટર. અને હું એ વખતે ફ્રીલાન્સ કામ કરતી હતી. પછી ઘરે બધું સેટલ થઈ ગયું અને લગ્ન થઈ ગયા એટલે પછી જોબથી કંટાળો આવવાનો ચાલુ થયો કે હવે જોબ નહીં થાય, 24 કલાક બહાર શૂટ કરવાનું. કેમ કે અમારી લાઈફ છે ને બહુ ડિફરન્ટ હોય છે, 9 to 6 ની જોબ નથી હોતી. 4 દિવસ મારે બહાર જવાનું હોય તો 5 દિવસ એને બહાર જવાનું હોય. એટલે વિજય એવું કીધું કે હું જોબ નહીં કરું અને એને જોબ છોડી. મેં કીધું જોબ નથી કરવી તો આપણે પણ એક પ્રોડક્શન હાઉસ ખોલીએ ને, જેમ આમિર ખાન પ્રોડક્શન્સ છે એવી રીતે જ અમે લોકોએ વિજયગીરી ફિલ્મ સ્ટાર્ટ કર્યું. અને સૌથી પહેલો પ્રોજેક્ટ એવી રીતે ચાલુ થયો કે એક ક્લબો 7ની એડ બનાવવાની હતી અને એનું એક્ઝિક્યુશન આખું બધું મેં કર્યું, શૂટ અને એવું બધું વિજય કર્યું. એટલે મારો ગોલ સેટિસ્ફાઈ થઈ ગયો કે મને એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગના ફિલ્ડમાં કામ કરવું હતું, તો મને મારું સેટિસ્ફેક્શન મળે છે અને વિજયને એના કામનું સેટિસ્ફેક્શન અને ફ્રીડમ મળે છે. અને ત્યારથી એ જર્ની અમારી કન્ટિન્યુ છે, એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગ અને ફીચર ફિલ્મ્સ બંને, એક્ઝિક્યુશન અને રિલીઝ અને માર્કેટિંગ. એટલે અત્યાર સુધી અમારી જેટલી પણ ફિલ્મ્સ છે એનું એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગ અને માર્કેટિંગ પણ અમે લોકો જાતે જ કરીએ છીએ. એટલે એ આખી આમ સ્મૂથ જર્ની છે અત્યારે આમ બોલું તો, પણ જ્યારે રિસ્ક લીધા છે ને ત્યારે બહુ જ બધું ફેસ કર્યું છે. સૌથી પહેલી ફિલ્મ પ્રેમજી, જેને ગુજરાત સ્ટેટના 2015ના મોસ્ટલી બધા જ એવોર્ડ્સ પ્રેમજી ફિલ્મને મળ્યા હતા. પણ પ્રેમજી જે દિવસે રિલીઝ થઈ ને એ જ દિવસે બાહુબલી રિલીઝ થઈ હતી અને એના સેકન્ડ વીકના બજરંગી ભાઈજાન. તો પ્રેમજી એ ફાઇનાન્શિયલી ફેલિયર પ્રોડક્ટ હતી અમારા માટે અને અમારી પહેલી ફિલ્મ હતી. અમે વ્યાજે પૈસા લઈને ફિલ્મ બનાવી હતી અને બહુ ઘણા બધા સારા નરસા દિવસો પસાર કરતા અત્યારે ગુજરાતની સૌથી હાઈએસ્ટ બિગ બજેટ ફિલ્મ અમે અહીંયા બનાવી, જેનું શૂટ હમણાં જ કમ્પ્લીટ થયું છે. ગુજરાતમાં પહેલીવાર 16 વીઘા જમીન ઉપર સેટ ક્રિએટ કર્યો અને 14મી સદીની વાર્તા છે, હિસ્ટોરિક ફિલ્મ કે જે અમે લોકો ડિસેમ્બરમાં રિલીઝ કરવાના છીએ. તો આ આખી અમારી જર્ની છે અને એમાં હું મારું મોટિવેશન કહું કે મારું બિલીફ કહું તો પ્રોફેશનલી ભગવદ્ ગીતા અને પર્સનલ લાઈફમાં રામાયણ એ બંને સ્ટ્રેન્થ છે. કારણ કે હસબન્ડ વાઈફ જોડે કામ કરે છે, ફેમિલી સાથે છે, એક દીકરી છે, તો અમારે ઘર જેવું નથી હોતું અને ઓફિસ જેવી નથી હોતી. તો ઘણીવાર બહુ જ ઇઝી લાગે છે, ઘણીવાર બહુ જ ટફ લાગે છે. એટલે હમણાં જ એક થોટ આવ્યો છે મને કે હવે છે ને આપણે એવું વિચારવું જોઈએ કે આપણે કિંગ અને ક્વીન છીએ કે એટલે પછી વિચારાયું કે દરેક સ્ત્રીએ એવું જ વિચારવું જોઈએ કે ક્વીન છે એમ. એટલે કેવું હોય કે રાજા રાણીના છોકરાઓ બી રાજકુમાર ને રાજકુમારી હોય છે એમ. તો કે એ લોકો કે એમને જમાડવા કે એમને ભણાવવા માટે નથી હોતા, એના માટે માણસો હોય છે. તો તમે એવું ફીલ કરશો તો તમે એવા રાજકુમાર ને રાજકુમારી પેદા કરશો. દરેક વ્યક્તિ એવું ફીલ કરવું જોઈએ કે આપણે એવું જ વિચારીએ કે સ્ત્રીઓએ આ જ કામ કરવું છે કે પુરુષોએ આ જ કામ કરવું છે, એવું નહીં. તમે જેવું માનશો એવું તમે બનશો. તો એ મારી બિલીફ છે કે બિલીવ ઇન યોર સેલ્ફ અને ટ્રસ્ટ ઇન યોર સેલ્ફ અને સૌથી વધારે વેલ્યુ યોર સેલ્ફ.
That answer itself justifies the entire theme of having women in innovation and creativity and everything. So as we launch WIP, with that I also relate where husband and wife are working together. Yeah. Our house is not house, our workplace is not a workplace. But now I'm additionally queen also, so please. The idea after launch of women in intellectual property is not only promoting કે ભાઈ તમારું પેટન્ટ ફાઇલ કરાવો, તમારું ટ્રેડમાર્ક ફાઇલ કરો, આનાથી આ તમને મળશે, આનાથી આ મળશે. That is not the whole and soul of the forum which is developed what we have thought of is bringing women, giving them a platform where you can discuss your issues, you can discuss your ideas that yes, I want to grow, I have this idea in mind, and we can help them relate to the experts on the panel. We can help them in connecting them to the industries and the prominent people who are already there, who have already achieved, been there, done that. So that is the whole idea. As also, if we want to pursue more of it, Dr. Kukani, if I can ask you, what is your advice to the women who want to who want to start their own business, as also if I'm working with someone, what is your thought process that I should incorporate in my mindset, in my working experience to add more value to it?
Wherever you are working, whether you are office in service or you have your own business, so you have to think about the real problem. That is, what are the real problems in your day in, day out activities? Apart from your, suppose you are doing a job, so apart from your job, daily routine work, you have to think that what are the real problems in your field, or it may be in the society. So identify that real problem and put some solution, think of that solution. So definitely you will have some innovative thoughts in your mind. There may be increasing your business potential, or if you are doing a job, that your credential will also increase because you are thinking out of box. So that's my message, that in daily routine you think about your something out of box, see the real problem. See, we have this acuprec that grown because of the real problem. In 2012 जब कोई फार्मासिस्ट को कोई जॉब नहीं दे रहा था, जो फ्रेशर्स थे, एम फार्मा हो जाते थे, फिर उसको फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनीज में जॉब नहीं मिल रही थी, तो मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर यूज्ड टू कम कि मैडम हमने तो इतना खर्चा किया, इतना पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन फार्मा में किया, इवन तो वी आर नॉट गेटिंग गुड जॉब, सो प्लीज डू समथिंग. So we thought it's a real problem because many of the, not in the Ahmedabad, in Saurashtra, Ahmedabad, everywhere freshers were not accommodated in 2012. So we thought, okay, let's do something for the, come up with the solution for these real problems, and we came up with this Acuprec Research Organization. So this is the, we can say, we have to identify that real problems. We have to think of that solution. So you will definitely come with some innovative things.
Thank you so much. I believe your words will definitely motivate those in the room and who are willing to grow further in their own industry sector. Now, apart from the work, the innovation, the adoption of technology, the other important aspect of growing a business is how to promote the business, the marketing, the advertising of it. And as we have Dr. Nirali, who is not just an expert dentist, but I must say she is an ace digital creator, and she has a number of reels, very viral. I constantly follow her, and she creates very good content. In like 30 seconds of time, she's sharing all this technology, her knowledge, and giving tips and advices, which is very, very thoughtful of the technology also. Doctor, what do you think the digital marketing, the social media awareness, and all these campaigning, does it help boost the business? And if today, me being a lawyer, not possible for me, but the other new startups who are in the room, if they are also willing to create this kind of content and get more footage and more eyes on their business, so how can they do it? Is that going to help?
I think we both fall in the same category. Even doctors can also not market themselves as a that thing. right? But the digital has come up recently, so definitely we can utilize it. But it is always a category based, or what kind of industry you are based in. It is always depend upon that, how social media or how digital branding will help you. If you are into products or any service-based thing, definitely you can have immediate advantage of branding or advertising or paid campaigning on social media. But my purpose was, because even I was very reluctant, because being a dental or doctor profession, I was thinking it is not for us. Like just few years back, I was thinking the same. It is not for me. But then I have seen the change in the surrounding, the change in the community, the audiences we cater, the kind of patient we cater. You must, your presence must be there, being any industry, because I've heard many stories from my friends or colleagues, or they belong to different industries. Still they are getting inquiries from the social media. Still the new clients wants their social media profile or their website or those kind of thing handy with them. So nowadays it is mandatory to be present on social media or any digital platform. You cater LinkedIn or Insta or Facebook or whatever you like. My purpose was being there, it was different. I want to spread awareness related, because the oral health is till nowadays people ignore, or it is very negligent part of our body. So we tend to feel it is not important. So I just try that 30-second will give some oral tip to my patients or my community or my friends or my relatives who are connected with me. So they have the baseline information, what is possible nowadays. It is not for the direct conversion or direct inquiry, but definitely it spreads awareness very faster. So I have tried many marketing tools, I have done branding different way also, but the kind of result I am getting from social media is much more higher. So definitely I think the market is shifting, the branding protocols are shifting nowadays. So definitely each one of has a, see to it what kind of social media or what kind of digital presence, at least presence we can have. So it will definitely help in our businesses or any professional services.
That is really true, but trust me, it's very difficult to make a 30-second video. I have tried it a number of times, ended up deleting everything. I don't have the courage to just post it. So it's very difficult. As also the IP part of it is, the Instagram is allowing like 30 seconds or less than 30 seconds kind of video.
Now it's 90 seconds. You have 90 seconds.
more good work to be seen. All these policies are also framed in a manner that we don't end up infringing it or copying anyone else's creative work, artwork, may it be music or any kind of video shot and everything. So basically there's an IP in every scenario, every aspect of our day-to-day work. Twinkle ji, as a business owner, we have talked about creativity on the digital media.
કારણ કે એ વિચારને આઈપીની સાથે તમે જોડશો ને તો તમને વિચારની વેલ્યુ થશે, અને એ વિચારની વેલ્યુ થશે તો એને તમે શેપ આપશો, અને એ શેપ આપશો તો એ દેખાશે કોઈને અને એ બનશે. એટલે જ્યારે પણ થોટ આવે છે ને ત્યારે જ આઈપીને કન્સિડર કરવું જોઈએ. એ પછી કોઈ પ્રોડક્ટ હોય કે કોઈ ફિલ્મ હોય કે કોઈ બુક હોય, જ્યારે પણ, એટલે આર્ટની વાત નથી પણ કોઈ પણ તમે પેશનને જ્યારે પ્રોફેશનમાં કન્વર્ટ કરો છો ત્યારે હંમેશા તમારે તમારા પેશનની, તમારા થોટની વેલ્યુ કરવી જોઈએ. એટલે એ મારા પર્સપેક્ટિવથી અમે લોકો પણ બહુ મોડા કરતા થયા હતા. એટલે એ એક્સપિરિયન્સ કે જેમ પેલું પ્રેમજી ફિલ્મ કરી ફર્સ્ટ ફિલ્મ, તો એ વખતે એવા કોઈ થોટ્સ નહોતા કે આના રાઇટ્સ વેચીને પૈસા આવશે, કે ખાલી ને ખાલી આ વાર્તા કેવી છે, આ ફિલ્મ બનાવી છે, એવો જ વિચાર હતો. એ અમે લોકો અમારા એક્સપિરિયન્સથી ધીમે ધીમે શીખ્યા છીએ કે સૌથી પહેલાં તમે જ્યારે તમારા પેશનને પ્રોફેશન બનાવો છો ને, ત્યારે એની દરેકે દરેક વિચારની એક વેલ્યુ હોય, અને એ વેલ્યુ તમારે ટાંકવી પડે, એની એક કિંમત મૂકવી પડે, એ પછી તમને બજારમાંથી ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ મળે છે. તો અમારા ફિલ્ડમાં તો છે જ, પણ દરેક ફિલ્ડમાં જેમ કે લોગો છે, તો લોગોનું પણ રજિસ્ટ્રેશન કરાવો અને એની પણ પેટન્ટ, તો એ દરેકે દરેક ફિલ્ડમાં એ વિચારની સાથે જ આઈપીને કન્સિડર કરવું જોઈએ. અને એટલા માટે આ જેટલા પણ અત્યારે આજે કાર્યક્રમ થયો, મને એવું લાગે છે કે આવા બહુ બધા પ્રોગ્રામ્સ થવા જોઈએ. અને મીડિયામાં પણ આ વિશે બહુ જ બધું આવવું જોઈએ, કારણ કે અલ્ટિમેટલી માસ કોમ્યુનિકેશન થ્રુ જ બધી વસ્તુઓ પહોંચે છે. એટલે અમારે ત્યાં પણ એવું હોય કે સારું એકાઉન્ટિંગ મને ખબર નથી પડતી, લીગલ મને ખબર નથી પડતી, અને એના કારણે ઘણા બધા લોકો એબિલિટીવાળા હોય છે, તેમ છતાંય એ લોકો ગ્રો નથી કરી શકતા, કારણ કે એમને નોલેજ નથી હોતું, એમને બીક લાગે છે. જ્યાં ખબર ના પડતી હોય ત્યાં બીક લાગે, એટલે એ લોકો એમાં પડતા નથી. અને એવા કેટલાય બિઝનેસ છે કે જે શરૂ થતાં પહેલાં જ બંધ થઈ જાય છે. એટલે જ્યારે વિચાર આવે ને ત્યારથી જ, અને એના માટે આવા પ્રોગ્રામ્સ પણ ઘણા બધા થવા જોઈએ લોકલ લેવલ ઉપર. અને મને એવું છે કે અત્યારે આ જે પ્રોસિજરમાં મેં ભાગ લીધો, તો મને એવું છે કે ઘણા બધા એવા ઇનોવેટર્સ છે કે જે લોકો ગામડાઓમાં છે, કે જેમની પાસે બહુ જ બધી આર્ટ છે, બહુ જ બધી એબિલિટી છે, પણ ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક ઘણી બધી વસ્તુઓના અભાવના લીધે, નોલેજ નથી હોતું, એના લીધે એ લોકો ગ્રો નથી કરી શકતા. તો I request કે you guys should plan something for that.
So as Twinkleji is saying these words, everyone in audience is believing કે હા ભાઈ એ વાત સાચી છે. જ્યારે હું આ વાત કહું છું તો they say કે it is because I am doing IT. So that's the difference. But it's really thoughtful of you of sharing कि you must attach some value to your ideas, to your thoughts. કે જ્યારે આપણને એની વેલ્યુ થશે તો we will go out and we can promote it like that. So that is really, really very insightful, and I believe for our entire audience, it would have been a very awakening discussion and talk. કે હું બી જ્યારે સાંભળું છું તો even I am inspired by their words, their experiences, and even I can believe that yes, tomorrow I can do better than what I am doing today. So I'll just request my panelists to share a key takeaway for all our audience today. So just a line, a word of thought which everybody should take away today.
So, I believe in 4D principle. One is the dream. So my AcuBreak was my dream. Then desire, D for desire. Heart desire કે ના મારે જોઈએ જ છે, I can do. Third is the deservation. તમે એમ કહો કે હું અંબાણી જેટલો પૈસાવાળો બની જાઉં તો એ ના શક્ય થાય. It's not a deservation. For that you should have a skill. You have to learn the things. That is called the deservation. And last but not least, dedication. Dedication is very important. Hard work is very important. You have to be behind of your dream, your desire. Then and then the success will come to you. It eases your feet, I can say. So these 4 Ds are very important to be a successful person in the life. In each and every field, even in the homemaking also, even in your technical field, in your job, wherever it is very important. So this is my message from my side.
Thank you so much for Dr. Virat.
Yes, from my side, I always believed change is, one of the constant thing we always face. Change is inevitable. So while adapting all of this technology and everything, I've realized, with a single thought or with a single change in the perspective, you can change the entire industry's future for sure. So I'm looking forward to it, how I can uplift the dentistry level or anywhere I work. So yes, I always believe in change, and I'm always ready for a change. So I think your success is, just one step away. You have to just take your first step towards it, and it is yours. So yes, definitely. Thank you.
અમારી એક ફિલ્મનો ડાયલોગ છે કે તક મળે તો ઝડપી લો, રાહ જોવી એ સૌથી મોટું પાપ છે. એટલે જ્યારે પણ ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટી મળે છે ને ત્યારે એને ઝડપી લો. અને સાથે સાથે બીજું એક એમાં એડ કરવાનું છે કે ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીની પણ રાહ ન જોવો. Create your own opportunity and start living your dreams. Life is happening.
With all these inspiring words, I would please treat this as my personal invitation or request. But it will be our pleasure if you all can join our forum of women in intellectual property, and we can bring these changes to masses, to more and more audience is what we have thought of. So we look forward to have you on board. As also with this panel, we have very creative, very new innovators and business developers from iHub who have joined us, who has accepted our invitation, for which we are really grateful. So I would request you all to please give your time to see the display of the creation of the inventions that they have created, which is really, really very inspiring and very thoughtful. So I would like to hand over the mic to Nupur for to further the event, and we all can't wait to have the inventors coming in front of us and describing their work. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time and for your guidance to our audience. It was really thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, and all the panelists for making this panel discussion so much informative. As a gesture of thanks, may I request Ms. Pooja Acharya to present Memento to Dr. Reena Kokani. I further request Ms. Pooja Acharya to present the memento to Dr. Nirali Patel. I further request Ms. Pooja Acharya to present memento to Ms. Twinkle Bauma. Now I request Dr. Omkar Acharya to present memento to Ms. Pooja Acharya.
Yeah,
Oh, an absolute pleasure.
perfect. Queen, yeah. Yeah,
From the king to the king.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to introduce you all to our one of the co-organizer, that is iHub, a Gujarat government enterprise.
एक ही चीज है जो शुरुआत करके असफल होने,
Light को बंद करो.
एक ही चीज है जो शुरुआत करके असफल होने से बदतर है, शुरुआत ना करना। आज विश्व में स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम की एक अलग ही लहर चल रही है। कई देश अपने फाइनेंशियल एम्बिशंस गेन करने एवं अर्थतंत्र को और भी प्रगतिशील बनाने का श्रेय उनकी स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम को देते हैं, तो हमारा भारतवर्ष भी पिछले एक दशक से स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम में विकास के पथ पर अग्रसर रहा है। आज भारत यूएस और चाइना के बाद विश्व का तीसरा सबसे बड़ा इनोवेशन एंड स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम बन गया है। आज के दौर में एंटरप्रेन्योरियल स्पिरिट को प्रोत्साहित करना और स्टार्टअप यानी नए उद्यमी के अनुकूल वातावरण खड़ा करना एक प्रगतिशील अर्थतंत्र की मजबूत नींव रखने के समान है। तो हमारे यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की प्रगतिशील भारत सरकार और विकास के पथ पर तेजी से आगे बढ़ती हुई गुजरात सरकार द्वारा नवीन औद्योगिक साहस के विचारों को प्रोत्साहित करने और उनको आइडिएशन और प्री इंक्यूबेशन से लेकर बिजनेस के स्केल यानी कि विस्तार करने तक के लिए कई नई गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम्स एंड स्कीम्स का निर्माण किया गया है। इस दिशा में आगे बढ़ते हुए आई हब ने 300 से अधिक स्टार्टअप्स के विकास के लिए विशेष स्टार्टअप सहयोग कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत की, जिसमें को-वर्किंग स्पेस, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, नेटवर्किंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज, स्पेशल एंड पर्सनल गाइडेंस, मेंटरिंग प्रोग्राम्स और टेस्टिंग फैसिलिटीज वगैरह को संभाल लिया गया है। आई हब किसी भी स्टार्टअप को एक स्मॉल एरिया टेस्टिंग से लेकर स्केल करने तक अपनी हर सहायता प्रदान करने में पूर्ण रूप से संलग्न है। ड्रॉप आउट स्टूडेंट हो या एल्यूमिनाई, इस व्यापक पॉलिसी का लाभ 35 साल तक की आयु वाला कोई भी स्टूडेंट उठा सकता है। स्टार्टअप और इनोवेशन की मुहिम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए गुजरात स्टूडेंट स्टार्टअप एंड इनोवेशन हब आई हब को सेक्शन 8 कंपनी के रूप में प्रमुख इनोवेशन एंड स्टार्टअप हब की तरफ विकसित किया गया है, जिसका मुख्य हेतु माइंड टू मार्केट द्वारा स्टार्टअप के लिए एक एंड टू एंड इनोवेशन एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरियल इकोसिस्टम का निर्माण करना है। गुजरात सरकार के शिक्षण विभाग द्वारा जारी स्टार्टअप एवं इनोवेशन पॉलिसी भारत में अपनी तरह की पहली पॉलिसी है। स्टार्टअप संबंधित साधनों द्वारा राज्य में कम से कम 1% ग्रेजुएट्स के लिए जॉब क्रिएशंस के लिए प्रति वर्ष कम से कम 10,000 स्टूडेंट लेड स्टार्टअप समर्थन के लिए हर राज्य की यूनिवर्सिटी से 5,000 से अधिक पेटेंट दाखिल करने के लिए अगले 5 वर्ष में छात्र स्टार्टअप में वृद्धि करने के लिए कम से कम 500 एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन की कैपेसिटी निर्माण करने का लक्ष्य है एवं एक मजबूत प्री इंक्यूबेशन सहायता प्रदान करके और राज्य के सभी विश्वविद्यालयों को अगले 5 वर्षों में पूर्ण विकसित इंक्यूबेशन के रूप में सक्षम बनाने के लिए हर नीति का प्रयोजन किया जा रहा है। आई हब के तहत इनोवेटर्स और स्टार्टअप्स आइडिएशन स्टेज, वैलिडेशन स्टेज और अर्ली स्टेज से लेकर स्केल करने तक के लिए स्टार्टअप्स ग्रांट ले सकता है। स्टार्टअप्स के हर स्टेज में सहायक बनने के हेतु आई हब ने कई प्रोग्राम्स की पहल की है। प्रोग्राम्स जैसे कि स्टार्टअप सक्षम, स्टेक होल्डर्स के इकोसिस्टम को कैपेबल बनाने के लिए, विभिन्न कॉर्पोरेट से ओपन इनोवेशन मॉडल के माध्यम से जुड़ने के लिए माइंड टू मार्केट, एक्सपर्ट्स और सरकार के वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों की टीम के साथ सीधा जुड़ने के लिए स्टार्टअप एंगेज, स्टार्टअप्स को विकसित करने और तेजी से आगे बढ़ाने के हेतु इंक्यूबेशन स्पेस के लिए स्टार्टअप ग्रो, स्टार्टअप सृजन, जिसमें स्टार्टअप आइडिया को प्रूफ ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट और मिनिमम वायबल प्रोडक्ट MVP बनाने के लिए 2.5 लाख से 10 लाख रुपयों तक की सहायता मिलती है। बाजार से निवेश आकर्षित करने के लिए स्टार्टअप विंडो, स्टार्टअप मानक विश्वसनीयता के लिए सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोसेसेस में मदद करने के लिए, एक्सपर्ट्स एडवाइजर्स और मेंटरिंग सॉल्यूशंस के लिए स्टार्टअप साथी, प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए ई-कॉमर्स के प्लेटफॉर्म मार्केटिंग के लिए स्टार्टअप मार्ट, स्टूडेंट इनोवेटर्स को प्रोत्साहित करने हेतु स्टार्टअप समझ जैसे प्रोग्राम से स्टार्टअप के हर तबक्के में सहायक बनने के लिए आई हब कार्यरत है। पिछले दशक के दौरान महिला उद्यमियों का आर्थिक विकास में योगदान बेहद सराहनीय रहा है और इन्हीं योगदान को समर्थन और वेग देने के लिए SSIP एंड आई हब के तहत पहल हुई है वी स्टार्ट की। वी स्टार्ट महिला एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को उनके विचार को व्यवसाय में बदलने और उद्यमिक अर्थतंत्र की रचना करने के लिए सक्षम बनाकर उनको समर्थन और प्रोत्साहन देता है।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम खुशबू पटेल है। मैं टेटल इनोवेशंस की को-फाउंडर हूँ। मैंने नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ डिज़ाइन से मास्टर्स किया है और बैचलर्स इंजीनियरिंग में। हमारी कंपनी आर्मी के लिए विंटर जैकेट्स बनाती है जिसमें ग्राफीन और आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का इस्तेमाल किया गया है, जिनकी खासियत ये है कि वो -50 से -60 डिग्री में भी रक्षण दे सकते हैं। ये सब मुमकिन हुआ गवर्नमेंट ऑफ गुजरात के ग्रांट्स की वजह से, और हमें मौका भी मिला माननीय श्री नरेंद्र मोदी को जैकेट प्रस्तुत करने का, और इन सब के लिए हम गवर्नमेंट ऑफ गुजरात के आभारी हैं।
हेलो, मेरा नाम डॉक्टर त्रिशला पंजाबी है। मैं एक एंटरप्रेन्योर यानी स्टार्टअप फाउंडर और एक डॉक्टर हूँ। मैंने मेरी स्टार्टअप जर्नी अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 3 साल पहले चालू की थी, जब मैं 3rd ईयर MBBS में पढ़ाई कर रही थी। जब मैं पढ़ रही थी मुझे ये पता चला कि MBBS की पढ़ाई कितनी ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट है, पर हमारे लिए कोई ऐसी चीज़ नहीं है जिसे हम अच्छे से वीडियो से सीख सकें। और मेरे सारे जो पेयर्स थे उनको ये प्रॉब्लम बहुत हो रहा था, मेरे जूनियर्स को भी बहुत हो रहा था। तो इसीलिए मैंने डिसाइड किया कि मैं चालू करूँगी मेडगुरु। मेडगुरु एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे MBBS स्टूडेंट्स आ सकते हैं और हमारे टीचर्स उनको बहुत अच्छे से सिखाते हैं ताकि वो पूरा सब्जेक्ट एकदम डीप में जान सके। तो मैंने ये इनिशिएटिव से स्टार्ट किया। पर ये जो स्टार्टअप जर्नी है एकदम उतार चढ़ाव वाली है। इस पूरी इनिशिएटिव में मुझे सरकार का काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिला, स्पेशली जो स्टार्टअप गुजरात ग्रांट थी, जो गवर्नमेंट ग्रांट थी, उसमें मुझे 5 लाख रुपए मिले। सो इसीलिए मैं बहुत ज़्यादा शुक्रगुजार हूँ स्टार्टअप गुजरात की, स्टार्टअप गवर्नमेंट की, कि उन्होंने मेरा ये हेल्प कर दिया। थैंक यू।
Hello, my name is Richa Dalwani. I am founder of the Heritage Art. We are a gifting and souvenirs company. All our products are inspired from heritage and culture of India. Today I would like to thank iHub and Gujarat government for supporting us in building a network, in creating our own community, and also supporting us with the grant fund. The scheme has actually helped us build some amazing products and innovate new products just the way we wanted. Thank you so much.
गुजरात सरकार इन प्रयासों से हर एक स्टार्टअप के विकास में स्टेक होल्डर्स को शामिल करके एक होलिस्टिक इनोवेशन स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम विकसित करने में काफी हद तक सफल प्रयास कर रही है। ये हमारे लिए बेहद गर्व की बात है कि भारत सरकार के राज्य स्टार्टअप रैंकिंग DPIIT में गुजरात सर्वश्रेष्ठ प्रदर्शन करने वाला राज्य के रूप में नामित किया गया है। तो आइए गुजरात में स्टार्टअप्स के लिए एक नए दौर का स्वागत कर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी के सपने को साकार करें।
And myself, Krupal Sitavi, I am IP manager at iHub Gujarat. I would like to thank Mark Patent, Acharya sir, Padmin sir and Pooja ma'am to giving us opportunity to present over here. Already हम सब ने वीडियो में बहुत कुछ एक्सप्लेन किया और आप सब ने बहुत कुछ समझ लिया रिगार्डिंग iHub, so I am not taking that much of time. I am just show you some visions about this. तो iHub का विजन ये है कि हम सारे जो स्टार्टअप स्टेक होल्डर्स है उनको साथ में लेके एंड टू एंड इनोवेशन एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरियल इकोसिस्टम्स डेवलप कर सके। हम स्टार्टअप्स को किस तरह से हेल्प करता है, जैसे कि फंडिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, मेंटरिंग्स है, इवन IP सपोर्ट्स है, कोवर्किंग स्पेस है, नेटवर्किंग इवेंट है, तो इन सारी चीज़ों में हम स्टार्टअप्स को हम हेल्प आउट करते हैं। देखा जाए फंडिंग की बात तो स्टार्टअप्स पॉलिसी जैसे कि स्टार्टअप सृजन करके प्रोग्राम है, जैसे भी कोई भी स्टार्टअप्स जो है उनके पास आइडियाज है, उनको प्रोटोटाइपिंग के लिए हेल्प है, तो उसके लिए अप टू 10 लाख रुपीस तक का ग्रांट एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ गुजरात देती है। दूसरा जो स्कीम्स है रिगार्डिंग इंडस्ट्री एंड स्माइल डिपार्टमेंट, तो उसके अंदर 30 लाख तक का फंडिंग हम प्रोवाइड करते हैं। इवन स्टार्टअप सीड फंडिंग जो है जिसमें 20 to 50 लाख रुपीस ऑफ फंडिंग हम करते हैं। बात करें IP के बारे में तो अंडर SSIP हम वी आर गिविंग की अगर किसी को डोमेस्टिक पेटेंट फाइल करवाना है तो अप टू 75,000 एंड किसी को इंटरनेशनल पेटेंट फाइल करवाना है 1 to 5 लाख रुपीस ऑफ सपोर्ट वी आर गिविंग। मैं पद्मिन सर से पूछना चाहूँगा सर, व्हाट इज द नंबर 2015-16 में हमारा गुजरात का कंट्रीब्यूशंस देखे तो कितना था अराउंड फॉर पेटेंट फाइलिंग अराउंड 600 इट या। तो एक टाइम था 2015-16 में जब हमारे गुजरात में से 600 पेटेंट्स फाइल हुए थे, and now we are proudly says कि in span of 5 years with the help of SSIP हमने गुजरात के एकेडमिक की ओर से 2281 IPs हमने इंडिविजुअली फाइल किए हुए हैं। Now If we're talking about startup, then right now we have 500 plus incubated startup जो different तरीके से हम उनको help करते हैं regarding funding and all. So now I'm not taking that much of time, and जिसमें से कुछ startup हमने invite किया for presenting, which is here in few minutes. Okay, thank you so much.
I would just like to add what he said, because I am also involved in ICF. I was also part of SSIV committee, and then I was set up. He himself is a veteran agent, by the way. IOB is a government organization, 100% government organization. But if you go to IOB, meet Krupal Singh or meet Hiranman Mahanta, you don't feel it's a government organization. It's so lively, it's so vibrant, and so friendly. And that's what we need today in Gulbarga. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Krupal Davi. Now, I would like to call Ms. Sarika Chitrodia of Linebridge LLP to deliver her views.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Sarika Chitrodia, startup founder of Linebridge Healthcare. So, recently मैंने अपना M.Tech in बायोमेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग में कंप्लीट किया. So, मैंने भी एक जर्नी स्टार्ट की थी, तो मुझे पता नहीं था कि व्हाट इज़ IP, कैसे बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना है, कैसे उसका फ्लो वगैरह होता है. तो वहाँ पे कोई आइडिया नहीं था मुझे. So, जब मैंने एडमिशन लिया, अगर स्कूल की बात करें तो सपोज 6 स्टैंडर्ड से लेके आप 7 में जब जंप करते हो, तो आई थिंक फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट डे पर कॉमन ही होगा कि आगे जाके आपको क्या बनना है, आपका गोल क्या है वहाँ पे. तो सभी मैंने देखे आजू बाजू जो मेरे साथ में पढ़ते थे, तो मोस्टली सबका आंसर होता था कि मैं पुलिस में भर्ती होऊंगा, कोई बोलता था मैं आर्मी मैन बनूंगा, डॉक्टर, लॉयर, बहुत सारे आंसर मिलते थे. तब मेरे माइंड में एक ही आंसर था कि मुझे आगे जाके बिजनेस करना है, लेकिन मैं वहाँ पे बोल नहीं पाती थी. एक माइंड में डर सा रहता था मेरे माइंड में कि यार खड़े होकर मैंने बोल दिया वहाँ पे कि मुझे आगे जाके बिजनेस करना है तो लोग हंसेंगे मेरे पर. सो वहाँ पे मैं तब कुछ बोल नहीं पाती थी. तो मैंने एक इतना तो फिक्स था कि आगे जाके मुझे इंजीनियरिंग करना है, राइट. सो वहाँ पे मैं बोलती थी कि मुझे आगे जाके इंजीनियरिंग करना है. देन 10th के बाद मैंने डिप्लोमा ज्वाइन किया, डिप्लोमा इन बायोमेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग. सो वहाँ पे भी मैंने सोचा था कि कुछ करना है, तो वहाँ पे स्किल थी मेरी वो टाइम पे टीचिंग, तो वहाँ पे स्टार्ट किया था, लेकिन वो फ्लॉप हो गया मेरा आइडिया. जैसे मैम ने बताया, जो आइडिया है वो स्टार्ट एक करो तो कंप्लीट करो, तब तक एक जर्नी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रही थी हमारी. तो वहाँ पे फ्लॉप हो गया था आइडिया. सेकंड, जब मैंने बैचलर में एडमिशन लिया, सो वहाँ पे देखा कि फर्स्ट टाइम वहाँ पे SSIP इंट्रोड्यूस हुई थी, स्टूडेंट स्टार्टअप एंड इनोवेशन पॉलिसी. सो मेरे माइंड में ऐसा तो कुछ था कि कुछ करना है, क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, वो अभी तक मेरे माइंड में क्लियर नहीं है. व्हाट इज IP का भी मुझे पता नहीं था कि इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी होता क्या है, पैटर्न क्या होती है, ट्रेडमार्क क्या है, कुछ क्लियर ही नहीं था मेरे माइंड में. सो जब ग्रेजुएशन मेरा था, ग्रेजुएशन का फेज, वहाँ पे मुझे पहले से एक मतलब ये शौक है मेरा कि कोई भी इवेंट वगैरह कहीं भी चलते हैं तो वहाँ पे जाके बैठ जाओ, अटेंड करो. कोई मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स वहाँ पे है तो उनको सुनो, ऐसे बैठे रहो, मुझे सुनना बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है वहाँ. तो तब मैं जाके बैठती थी वहाँ पे. तो एक इवेंट थी IP की, यहाँ पे GTU में थी, अमित पटेल ने ऑर्गेनाइज वहाँ पे किया हुआ था. सो वहाँ पे मैंने अटेंड किया IP. तो उन्होंने बहुत ही डिटेल में समझा कि IP क्या होता है, ट्रेडमार्क क्या होता है, कॉपीराइट क्या है. तो तब मेरे समझ में आया कि मतलब इनोवेशन मीन्स IP, कुछ नया करना है. तो तब मेरे माइंड में आया कि यार ये तो मैं बरसों से सोच रही हूँ कि कुछ नया करना है, लेकिन क्या करना है अभी पता नहीं है. सो हमारे इंजीनियरिंग में फाइनल ईयर जो प्रोजेक्ट होता है, वहाँ पे एक यूनिक आइडिया के ऊपर वर्क करना होता है वहाँ पे. सो मैंने देखा, मेरा एक गोल तो था कि मैं कुछ भी करूँगी, लेकिन सोसाइटी है हमारी, उनके लिए हेल्पफुल होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ भी बना दो, ठीक है. सो मैंने
सिविल हॉस्पिटल है, जो बाकी जो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल्स है वहाँ पे मैंने विजिट किया, देखा कि बहुत सारे ऐसे डिसीज वाले पेशेंट हैं, बहुत सारे ऑलरेडी मशीन्स अवेलेबल है जो मेरे लिए भी न्यू थे वहाँ पे। सो वहाँ पे मैंने देखा कि ऑलरेडी तो बहुत सारा इनोवेशन हो चुका है, अभी मुझे करना क्या है। तो मैंने एक सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट देखा, मैंने आइडेंटिफाई किया कि कोई भी फैमिली आप देख लो वहाँ पे नी पेन कॉमन है। लाइक हमारे दादा दादी है, वुमेन्स में मोस्ट ऑफ ज़्यादा नी पेन रहता है ड्यू टू मिनरल्स एंड विटामिन्स प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है। सो वहाँ पे मैंने सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट लिया था कि नी पेन, ठीक है। फिर मैंने उसके रिगार्डिंग से पर्टिकुलर सर्च आउट किया कि कौन से डिवाइसेस मार्केट में अवेलेबल है, क्यों हो रहा है नी पेन, ठीक है। नी पेन क्यों हो रहा है, उससे रिकवरी इतनी स्लो क्यों है ना, डे बाय डे ये रेशियो बढ़ता क्यों जा रहा है। सो मैंने देखा कि एक डिवाइस मार्केट में अवेलेबल ऑलरेडी था जिसका नाम था कंटिन्यूस फेसिव मोशन डिवाइस, लेकिन डॉक्टर उसको रिकमेंड नहीं कर रहे थे और पेशेंट भी उसको यूज नहीं कर रहे थे। तो मैंने उसका डिटेलिंग में सर्च आउट किया कि मेन प्रॉब्लम्स क्या आ रहे हैं वहाँ पे। सो मैंने देखा बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स थे डेवलपमेंट साइड में टेक्निकली, उसके ऊपर मैंने वर्कआउट किया एंड फाइनल मैंने प्रोडक्ट रेडी किया। जब मैंने ग्रेजुएशन की बात की SSIP की, तो वहाँ पे मैंने अप्लाई किया था क्योंकि मुझे लगा कि फंड तो चाहिए, आइडिया के ऊपर आप वर्कआउट करो तो फंड तो था नहीं एज ए स्टूडेंट लेवल। तो सोचा कि SSIP से जो फंड मिलेगा उसके ऊपर मैं वर्कआउट आगे जाके वर्क करूँगी। लेकिन जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम वहाँ पे इंट्रोड्यूस किया था मेरी आइडिया को, तो उन्होंने रिजेक्ट कर दिया वहाँ पे। मुझे याद है वहाँ पे GTU की एग्ज़ाम थी, अगले दिन वहाँ पे मैं सिग्नेचर के लिए घूम रही हूँ क्योंकि ये एग्ज़ाम मेरे लिए इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं थे, मुझे आगे जाके ये करना है वो इम्पोर्टेंट था मेरे लिए। सो वहाँ पे मैंने देखा कि वहाँ पे अगेन मैं फेल हो गई। अभी मेरे पास एक ही ऑप्शन है, का तो जॉब ज्वाइन करो या फिर आइडिया के ऊपर वर्क करो। लेकिन वर्किंग करने के लिए भी वहाँ पे पैसा कुछ था नहीं, घर से कुछ लिया था नहीं मैंने। सो वहाँ पे एक स्किल थी मेरी कि टेक्निकल स्किल है, तो मैंने बेसिक स्टार्ट किया। एक जॉब भी मैंने ऐसा ज्वाइन किया, मुझे वहाँ पे तब पुणे में एक इंस्टीट्यूट थी जो सेम आइडिया के ऊपर वर्क कर रही थी, तो उन्होंने मुझे ऑफर दिया था वहाँ पे 75,000 एज अ फ्रेशर। सो वहाँ पे मैंने सोचा कि कोई भी पर्सन देखो, स्टूडेंट सैलरी अच्छी लगती है, सबको अच्छी लगती है, राइट। मुझे भी अच्छी लगी थी तब। तो मैंने वहाँ पे वो जॉब वहाँ पे ज्वाइन नहीं किया था, मैंने 10,000 की यहाँ पे अहमदाबाद में जॉब ज्वाइन की क्योंकि मुझे आइडिया, जो मेरा आइडिया है उसका मार्केट एनालिसिस करना था मुझे कि यहाँ पे उसका मार्केट क्या है, ये चलेगी कि नहीं। तो मैंने यहाँ पे फिर जॉब ज्वाइन कर लिया, साथ में मार्केट एनालिसिस किया और देखा कि यहाँ पे स्कोप क्या है, कितने सारे पेशेंट है, कौन से रीजन में ज़्यादा है वगैरह। एंड देन मैंने तब एक इवेंट थी ऐसे, जैसे मैंने ये इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किया हुआ है, सेम वे एक इवेंट थी हर्ट स्टार्ट करके, जो वो स्पेशल वुमेन्स जो इनोवेटर्स हैं उनके लिए थी। तो वहाँ पे मैंने अप्लाई किया। सो वहाँ पे मैंने देखा कि बहुत सारे ऑलरेडी मार्केट में स्केलेबल स्टेज पे है ऐसे वुमेन्स लेड स्टार्टअप जो है वहाँ पे आए हुए थे। मुझे वहाँ पे पिच क्या है ना, पिचिंग वो भी पता नहीं है, वहाँ पे जाकर सिर्फ बैठ गई हूँ। वहाँ पे मैंने देखा कि अभी यहाँ पे मेरा कोई स्कोप है नहीं, राइट। सो फिर मैंने फिर भी कंटिन्यू रखा। दूसरे दिन भी इवेंट था, मैंने अगले दिन नहीं सोचा था कि नहीं जाना क्योंकि कुछ नहीं होना, अगेन ऑलरेडी 2 बार फेल हो चुकी हूँ मैं। सो फिर मैंने पता नहीं क्या हुआ मुझे, तो दूसरे दिन भी वहाँ पे गई। मैंने बोला, क्योंकि मैंने बताया ना मुझे इवेंट में ऐसा बैठना सुनना बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है। सो वहाँ पे मैं गई और मैंने देखा कि बहुत सारे वुमेन्स से मैंने इंटरेक्ट किया, उन्होंने मोटिवेट किया मुझे और इंटरेक्ट किया। अगेन वो मुझे वहाँ पे बुलाया, एक क्लोज रूम था, वहाँ पे 5-6 जूरी पैनल्स थी, मुझे अकेले वहाँ पे बुलाया। मैंने आजू बाजू देखा तो एक टीम में 5 to 6 मतलब वहाँ पे पीपल्स है। अंदर कुछ डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, कुछ स्पीच वगैरह मतलब रेडी कर रहे हैं, PPT वगैरह। मैं ऐसे ही अंदर गई, उन्होंने पूछा कि आपका आइडिया क्या है वगैरह, मैंने उनको ब्रीफ किया वहाँ पे। फिर उन्होंने बताया कि आपको नीड क्या है आपकी, क्योंकि उनको पता चल गया कि मैंने बहुत ही ब्रीफली अच्छे से ब्रीफ किया था वहाँ पे। कि ये इनोवेशन तो है, यहाँ पे यूजफुल भी है, लेकिन आपकी नीड क्या है? मैंने बोला मनी। ठीक है, मैंने बोला मनी। उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि चलो सपोज आपको मनी दे भी दिया, क्योंकि कोई भी इन्वेस्टर वगैरह भी आप देखो ना तो रिस्क फैक्टर पहले प्रेफर करता है वहाँ पे। सो उन्होंने मुझे बताया था कि चलो आपको पैसा दे दिया, आपका आइडिया मार्केट में फेल हुआ तो वहाँ पे मेरा एक आंसर था कि मुझे आगे जाके बिजनेस ही करना है, मेरे पास बहुत सारे आइडियाज है। ठीक है, तो ये फेल हो गया तो मैं दूसरे आइडिया के ऊपर वर्क करूंगी, लेकिन आगे जाके बिजनेस ही करना है। ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे पता नहीं सडनली एक दिन मुझे मेल आया, यू आर सिलेक्टेड। मुझे लगा वहाँ पे चलो लास्ट 1 to 10 में स्केल था वहाँ पे अवार्ड में, तो वहाँ पे स्टेज पे अचानक से वो बोल के कि फर्स्ट रनर ऑफ सारिका चित्रोड़िया। वहाँ पे मतलब देखे ना तो सिर्फ प्राइज मनी मुझे 4 लाख मिली, ब्रिटिश काउंसिलिंग मेंबरशिप, उसके साथ इजराइल ट्रिप वगैरह उन लोगों ने मुझे ऑफर किया था। वहाँ से मैंने अपनी जो जर्नी है वो स्टार्ट की। देन आईपी में मैंने जब प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर वर्क किया, उससे पहले मैंने आईपी में रजिस्टर करवाया। जीओस है के आई हब जैसे इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स हैं, उनकी हेल्प से वहाँ पे, क्योंकि फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट में वहाँ पे आईपी के फाइलिंग वगैरह हो जाते हैं। तो फर्स्ट मैंने ट्रेडमार्क रजिस्टर करवाया, देन आईपी मैंने रजिस्टर करवाई, और 2 प्रोडक्ट थी मेरे पास वहाँ पे, एक प्रोस्थेटिक हैंड भी है। सो अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली 28 दिसंबर 2022 को पैटेंट ग्रांटेड हो गई मेरी। एंड इन बिटवीन जो स्टार्टअप जर्नी की बात करें तो बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस वगैरह तो आते ही हैं, क्योंकि जो पूरा जो पैटर्न जर्नी और बिजनेस की अगर बात करें, एक कोई राइट्स नहीं थे मेरे पास कि सपोज ग्रांट्स वगैरह तो चलो ठीक है, लेकिन एक नीड मिल गई कि पैटर्न के बेस पे अगर बैंक में भी आप जाओ अभी तो वो लोन इजीली वो लोग प्रोवाइड करते हैं अभी, तो ये लोन्स वगैरह का भी इश्यू नहीं है अभी मेरे पास। एंड एक सेटिस्फेक्शन मिलता है कुछ नहीं तो कि जो जर्नी है, जब स्टार्ट एक आइडिया से लेके जब ग्रांट होती है अपनी पैटर्न, तो इन बिटवीन जो स्टेजेस वगैरह आते हैं जो मतलब प्रूफ करने के लिए कॉन्सेप्ट, क्योंकि मेरा पूरा टेक्निकल पूरा पार्ट है, तो वहाँ पे जीआईडी जैसे लेडीज को वहाँ पे देखो जीआईडीसी में तो एलियन की तरह ट्रीट करते हैं। मैं भी जब फर्स्ट टाइम गई थी, आजू बाजू सभी बॉयज थे, वो लोग सोच रहे थे कि ये यहाँ पे क्या कर रही, अभी उन लोगों के लिए भी न्यू नहीं है कुछ। सो बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस थे मेरे लिए भी कि लाइक डे नाइट मैंने वर्कआउट वगैरह वहाँ पे किया था, आजू बाजू जो नेबर्स है वगैरह वो लोग, उनका भी मतलब वन काइंड ऑफ चैलेंज ही बोल सकते हो कि बहुत ही लेट हो गया वगैरह वगैरह। सो मैंने जब स्टार्ट किया था आइडिया स्टेज पे, अभी मेरे पास 2 पैटर्न्स हैं, ट्रेडमार्क्स हैं, और अभी डिज़ाइन के लिए मैंने अभी अप्लाई करने वाली हूँ। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Ms. Sarika. Now, I would like to call Ms. Himali Mehta of Jalsa Art to share their views on Knowledge IP Day.
હેલો એવરીવન, મારું નામ હિમાલી મહેતા છે અને મારી જલસા આર્ટ મેં 2008થી મારી જર્ની શરૂ કરી હતી અને એમાં મારો બેઝિક કોન્સેપ્ટ જ એ હતો કે મને જે સ્કૂલમાં થતું હતું ને કે મારો મોર જે છે ને એના મોરનો કલર જે કીધો હોય ને એ જ મોરનો કલર, પણ મને જે ગમે છે ને એ ક્યારેય નહોતો, એટલે આ જ ઈચ્છાથી અમે me and my husband actually co-founders અમે લોકોએ શરૂઆત કરી while studying fine art કે આવી રીતે લોકોની સુધી બાળકો સુધી આ વસ્તુ પહોંચાડીએ કે કેવી રીતે આપણે જે પણ ઈચ્છીએ છીએ, જે વિચારીએ છીએ, જે પહોંચાડવા માંગીએ છીએ થ્રુ આર કોન્સેપ્ટ એન્ડ થ્રુ આર આઈડિયાઝ વોટ એવર વી થિંક, પણ ઇફ ઇટ્સ લાઈક આપણે જે વિચારીએ, જેમ કે હું કહું છું કે મારે અત્યારે તમને આવું કહું છું, હું આ કહેવા માગું છું, there are numbers of thoughts are going in mind, right? But if I show in the image or in the drawing, so you can easily understand that what she wants to tell, what she wants to going to do, what she really want to do. So that's how I started my journey, and you can see. Just can you please, yeah. Just I made a presentation we can call, but it's just for sharing my thoughts about what we really did and what we really want. So yeah, so this is the logo. Yeah, we made it in a stop motion with a clay. So there are numbers of medium in clay. So yes, yeah, please. Yeah. That would be easier for me to. Okay, so we started our journey so with connecting people, and while connecting, we understand that parents have બધા જે પેરેન્ટ્સ હોય છે અને એ લોકોની એક બાઉન્ડ્રી સેટ થયેલી હોય છે કે ના આપણે બહુ બધા લોકો આપણે તો સીધી લીટી બી આવડતી નથી એમ આવી રીતે તો કેવી રીતે ડ્રોઈંગ માટે સ્પેશિયલી વી કેન ડુ ઇટ એન્ડ વી કેન ગો ફોર દેટ. સો વી સ્ટાર્ટેડ વિથ દેટ કે એક નાના નાના ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ સેશન્સથી અમે મેસિવ વર્કશોપ્સ કરવા લાગ્યા એન્ડ ધીસ ઇઝ વોટ એકચ્યુઅલી વી બિલીવ દેટ all children are artists. The problem is how to remain artists once he grows up. Because in childhood, whatever we draw, whatever, if we say it's just a lion, it's just a tiger, we accept it. But when right now, if I say draw a tiger, then everybody will. यार आने तो मैंने tiger बनाना कही थी तो not possible for me to draw right now because. Everyone mostly, as I said, the parents always say, "हमने तो भी सीधी लिटी भी दोता नहीं आवड़ती, हमने तो आउ भी नहीं पाड़े, पेलो चौबड़ा मादी पेलो उंदर बनाई देसु, और पेलो छगड़ा मादी पापला बनाई देसु." This is how they actually communicate, and this is actually the society doing, and we see in our education system that is a STEM, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So you see this, and the education system works with that. But what is missing? So we are working on that. That is A. So A stands for art, and art is like if it's a performing art, if it's a fine art. So music hai, the performing, it's drama, dance, drawing. These are things that we actually believe that it has to be there in every person. Why? Because art always gives exposure to expression. It is about the creative thinking that is actually needed in this era. The main thing, that interviewing, inner self to understand what we really feel, to express. And the main thing is A is allows you to fail. If like we go in this way, so we believe that. We actually believe that, right? जो कोई ब्रिज जे बनासे, तो जे साइंस टेक्नोलॉजी ने मैथ थी बनाने, तो मैथ्स नो जे भी कोई भी छे के પછી ब्रिज बनाने, तो એમાં કોઈ ભૂલ નહીં ચાલે. કાં તો એક કોઈના પોતાના માટે બ્રિજ નથી બનાવના. પણ જ્યારે તમે એક પોયમ છે કે કંઈક એક સ્ટોરી લખો છો કે કંઈક એક પેઇન્ટિંગ બનાવો છો, that is for you, for yourself to express. So it's okay to તમે ભૂલ કરી શકો છો, to learn those things. So that we believe, and we are doing it that since long time. So આખું પિક્ચર દેખાય છે કે નહીં મને ખ્યાલ નથી. Can you see the girl this side? Yeah. Okay. So can you explain, anyone from the audience?
Is that girl trying to stop something?
Yeah, one morning, yes, somewhere. Okay, so she's a 4-year-old girl's work. So we have a class on each day. We have a different classes. So Friday is for storytelling, so they understand the story, how to tell story, how to understand the story. And on Wednesday they have to share their ideas about the world and the society and they lead. So I asked her in the whole class, but she didn't answer. After a week, she explained me this. એને એવું કીધું કે એને છે ને ટાઈગર, લાયન અને લિઝાર્ડ આ ત્રણથી બહુ જ ડર લાગે છે અને એ ત્રણેય મને સપનામાં આવ્યા હતા અને ત્રણેયમાં એ સ્ક્રીમ કરે છે. યલો જે પાર્ટ છે ને એમાં એ ઊભી છે અને ચીસ પાડીને ના પાડે છે કે તમે મારી જોડે ના આવો. તમે જોઈ શકો છો લિઝાર્ડ એક સ્કેલમાં કેટલી નાની છે. યુ કેન સી the lizard and tiger and lion જે scale છે that you can easily see yes આ છે એ વસ્તુ છે અને બહુ sharp cut થયેલા lion ના વાળ. So she explained so well કે એને જે શું સપનામાં આવ્યું to express on paper and the white whole space is for her to play. So એટલી નાની વસ્તુઓ જે છે ને every day they express, because in Jalsad whatever whomsoever student is coming, no, they have to express and explain every damn thing that what they are doing, and what if they do the dot, they have to explain, because that is the main point, to express and communicate with the people in society. So this is sorry, just going back. Yes, is the another one. She's 10 years old, and then actually number of students are doing this thing, but some of them I selected and sharing here. So it's a future from her, that aircraft parking would be there. So you can see it's a this much big picture she made it. Okay, and yeah, these are our programs actually. Since 2008, we started that communicating and connecting with people, and finally we designed our pedagogy and method according to how with the different age groups. So it starts from 4 years to 100 years. So we have a different programs for each age group and different programs for like art, craft, and design. And there are also programs for value learning, also for exploring society, and like if you like have a very કહી શકાય કે એકદમ નાની જગ્યા છે, કોઈને ખબર બી નહીં હોય કે ટાઇપોગ્રાફર કોણ હોય છે. So if you see the any type, hello, okay, so if you see this world and there's a type, so who decide and who designed this type? So there is a typographer, so we should also go for that. And I prefer with students to go and allow them to understand the area and faculties in the world, to understand, because not only doctor, engineer, this faculties are there. There are numbers of faculties in the world. So explore and understand and do it. Yeah, these are actually we do longest fest. It's called Summer Fest, that we cover March, April, May, June, and cover number of things, art, craft, design, and media. And yeah, these are students. So yes, in COVID-19, we actually come up with an online platform, and we design and collaborate with Facebook, and we made 150 plus DIY videos, and yeah, we explore that to actually give society કે એક અંદરથી હોય ને કે જ્યારે ઘરે છો તમે તો તમે કંઈ જ કરવાનું મન ના થાય, તમને એમ થાય કે કંઈક કરીએ, પણ તમને એમ થાય કે શું બેઠા શું કરીએ. સો વી એકચ્યુઅલી ગીવ ધેમ ટુ મેક વેરી, તમે નાની વસ્તુઓમાંથી બી કેટલી વસ્તુ ક્રિએટિવ બનાવી શકો છો. તો અમે એ ક્રિએટિવ એસ્પેક્ટથી જોઈને ક્રાફ્ટિંગ ફોર ઈચ એજ ગ્રુપ માટે અમે DIY વિડીયોઝ બનાવ્યા હતા એન્ડ દેટ વોઝ ધેર યસ વી એકચ્યુઅલી ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન અને ઘણી બધી કંપનીઝ સાથે ઘણી બધી સ્કૂલ્સ સાથે અમે કનેક્ટેડ છીએ અને હજી બી કામ કરતા રહીએ છીએ એન્ડ દેટ્સ ધ એકચ્યુઅલી મેસેજ વી ગિવ ઇટ્સ લર્ન ક્રિએટ એન્ડ શેર દેટ્સ ધ થિંગ યા થેન્ક યુ
Thank you, Ms. Himali, for sharing your experience. Now I would like to call Ms. Archana Thosar of Green Manure Industries LLP to share her knowledge.
Thanks all, good evening. Thanks for the intellectual ladies to spread more intellect out here and for the good gentlemen hearing us out. First of all, I'm Archana Thosar, co-founder of Green Manure Industries. We all know about the plastic hazards and we are the manufacturers of compostable products which are a true replacement of plastic. So the bags are made out of environment friendly products which are made from cornstarch, cassava starch, derivatives and all. These are true replacement of plastic once thrown into once thrown into garbage. When they get connected to say sunlight, water and other micro particles, they convert into compost. So we are manufacturing all the alternates of single-use plastic which remain into environment for thousands of years after they get discarded, and our products convert into compost in a span of 4 months. So very important part out of this entire activity is we are a very late startup. It's hardly a 1.5-year-old startup. Earlier we were bankers, me and my co-founder, both of us. So we have done banking for around 20 years. So we used our client connect and just hard-earned money to put into this project. And I am very thankful to Almighty that He has scaled up our project in a span of 1.5 years. We have reached to a turnover of around 6+ crores in the last year. And we are thankful to the corporates we have connected and we have used up our technology to get into this. As a banker, I used to employ 300, 400, 500 people when I was heading Yes Bank as a regional head for Gujarat. And today, as of today in a startup, I am employing 50 people as of today, and I am sure I will be doubling up this number next year onwards. More of so, I have been granted with the technology by DRDO thanks to the IPO. I've got a very wonderful smile, madam, I must say. So thanks to the technology that DRDO has given to us, from which we will use most of the environment friendly materials within India and make granules for selling to the other plastic manufacturers as well who are manufacturing plastic today, and they will be able to manufacture environment friendly, 100% environmentally friendly products. We will also be consuming the agriculture waste that gets burned every year to make cutleries, spoons, forks and knives which can be used and then thrown away in the form of garbage which will convert into compost. The easiest way that I found, the usage of my environment friendly bags was done by government of Rajasthan and government of MP, yet government of Gujarat is to use it. They got tons and tons of nursery bags made out of us. What happens, the plant growth rate across is around 40 to 50% because apne yahan pe plant jab sow karte hain, people tend not to pull out the plastic bag out of it. So when the plants were sown along with the compostable bags, they got additional compost, the survival rate increased, and so forth. The bags were consumed. I have put up a few samples out there if you want to just have a look at it. We are blessed to have good clients like Big Basket. I'm sure if you're calling for Big Basket daily or Big Basket regular, you'd get my bags as wrapping for vegetables. So we supply to Big Basket, Monjini's, Kosha Hypermart, Bangalore Airport, Hyderabad Airport, and many good clients that are collaborated. Thanks to our marketing skills, because of banking, we are able to reach out and convince more and more so clients to be with us. Thank you all for the opportunity and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Archana Thosar, to share your views. Now I would like to call Ms. Namrita Diwarkar of Rayush Natural Fibers to introduce her products.
You should breathe it at least. Breathe is more.
Thank you all.
Hi everyone, I am Namrita Diwarkar, founder of Rayush Naturals, and we are innovator of these curtains. Curtains are a very important part of our life, but they are having very less importance. There are no any innovations made in this area. There are innovations made in installation of the curtains, but curtains are, they save us and create a partition between the outer environment and inner environment when windows are open. Okay, so we have made this innovation. We have made these curtains. These curtains are special because they are made from aromatic crops and waste of aromatic crops like vetiver, lemongrass, citronella. You all might have heard about the khaskhas ki tatti. So we used to use that for keeping the home cool, and we are bringing the new advanced version of those aromatic crops to keep you cool in summer. And additionally, they are effective against insects and mosquitoes. They can bring down the temperature, as per the studies, bring down the temperature in a particular climatic condition up to 2 to 10 degrees centigrade. And the fragrance, that's the important part. The fragrance, it is regular for many years. We have increased the shelf life with our innovation. We have been granted 2 patents for this process and for machine. It was a very difficult journey, coming till here was converting a thought which has been, when I was very small, my grandmother and grandparents were in Rajasthan. So I used to feel like there should be something which works without electricity and can cool the environment very, very easily. वो खस की टट्टी को मैनेज करना एक तो सबके बस की बात नहीं थी, और दिन भर उसमें पानी डालो, बहुत इनकन्वीनियंट था. तब से ये था कि कुछ ऐसा बने जो बहुत इजीली मैनेजेबल हो और बिना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के घर को कूल रख सके. जब और बड़े हुए तो ये फील हुआ कि ऑल द टाइम लाइक मी माई सेल्फ, और मेरी मम्मी मुझे कहती थी शाम के टाइम स्पेशली, दरवाज़ा बंद करो मच्छर घुस जाएंगे, दरवाज़ा बंद करो मच्छर घुस जाएंगे. तो आई थॉट कि क्या ऐसी चीज़ हो सकती है कि वहाँ पे लगा रहे तो उससे मच्छर आए ही ना. देन आई रियलाइज कि खुशबू एक ऐसी चीज़ है कि अगर ये आपके दरवाजे खिड़कियाँ जहाँ से हम एंटर कर रहे हैं वहाँ से वो भी एंटर कर रहे हैं, उनको कवर कर दिया जाए तो ये वहाँ से ही भाग जाएंगे. फिर ये क्रॉप्स को मैंने स्टडी किया हुआ है हमारे कॉग्नोसी के सब्जेक्ट में. तो एट दैट टाइम मैंने इन एरोमेटिक क्रॉप्स पर रिसर्च शुरू किया. काफ़ी रिसर्च के बाद, क्योंकि काफ़ी लोग ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि ये वंडर क्रॉप जो है इसका कुछ बेहतर यूज़ किया जा सके, तो करीब 6-8 साल के रिसर्च के बाद आई वॉज लाइक मी एंड माई टीम, Mr. Ravikant also sitting there. So we created this fiber which has been weaved in beautiful curtains. These curtains can be automated and can be adjusted with Alexa and Siri, Wi-Fi operated, remote controlled, or simply Roman blinds. Or in fact you can slide it as normal curtains. So this is our story, and IHub ने हमें बहुत सपोर्ट किया. इनफैक्ट बोलना चाहिए कि अभी भी जब भी हम थोड़ा भी अटकते हैं, अभी मुझे GST में थोड़ा दिक्कत हो रहा था, आई कॉल्ड अप एंड इमीडिएटली हेल्प हो गया. सो IHub का काफ़ी मोटिवेशन रहा, काफ़ी सपोर्ट रहा, एंड दिस इज द क्रॉप दिस वी आर यूजिंग टू मेक दिस ब्यूटीफुल कर्टन्स. I have more samples in different colors. You can see it there behind my store. Thanks everyone.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your products. Now, I would like to call Ms. Swati Naruka Kharat of Key LLP to share her views.
Good evening everyone, distinguished guests and the presenters. A warm welcome. I am Swati and I am the founder of Indie Games. Do you remember history? All the dates and events when you were studying history in school? How many of you do remember? Yes, exactly. But તમે જે રમ્યા હશો, like the games which you have played in your school time, you must be remembering those definitely. I'm sure about it. So what we do at Indie Games is design innovative and Indian themed games which are meant for learning and holistic development. NEP has recommended holistic development, introduction of the Indian knowledge systems like yoga, Ayurveda, all our knowledge systems which has to be imparted to the next generation. But our textbooks and the curriculum are not able to do that. So we are devising innovative games which can help children learn as well as create an inclusive environment which can help them bond together. Because the statistics says that 75% of the children today are addicted to gadgets and they are unable to bond with other children and their family members. So these games are also a way to bond between families in a fun way and create memories. Our first game India at 75 has been featured by mygov.in and we have been working closely for the government as well recently. Now IP. Why is IP important? We are celebrating the IP day today and I see so beautiful and intellectual women here in IP and glad to see them. IP is like a launch pad for any business. First thing comes to our mind is logo of a company. Consider that you have created a logo and you have not protected it. You have not filed the trademark of it. It is easily anybody can easily copy that, right? So initially from the beginning of the business in the entire journey, IP plays a very important role as far as trademarks are concerned, copyrights are concerned, patents are concerned. I have also filed 2 trademarks and 2 copyrights for the artwork and the play methodology, and therefore I would like to thank iHub and SSIP for that, because all the grants, all of them was covered into the grants. And then it is a human behavior to copy it. So when you are creating an innovative thing, you are the first in the market to do that. But everybody is eyeing on that and everybody can copy it anytime. That's why IP plays an important role in that. So this is about us. We have our products on the counter. You can come and check them out. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your experience. Now, we have AccuBreath AccuLips lipsticks for all of us to see. We can see that outside. Now, I request Ms. Femina Manyar, Director of International Operation at HK Acharya and Company, to appraise his catering with her vote of thanks.
ગુડ ઇવનિંગ એવરીવન. મારા ભાગે હંમેશા વોટ ઓફ થેન્ક્સ જ આવે એટલે ફટાફટ પતાવી દેવાનું. Myself, Femina Manyar, feel very privileged to be able to present here on this great occasion and be asked to deliver vote of thanks on behalf of markpetal.org at today's seminar on women and IP, especially on this World IP Day. WIPO always celebrated this day on different topics, but this year WIPO celebrate on the topic can do type of attitude, means kar har maidan fateh, type of attitude of women inventors, creators, entrepreneurs around the world and their global breaking work. Women in all regions are shaping the world through their imagination, ingenuity and hard work, but often face many difficulties in accessing the knowledge, skills resources, support to, and they need to thrive. As all we know that saying thank you is a very respectful way to show appreciation toward a person. But this word would be less for today's chief guest, present right now, Dr. and Professor Purvi Pokharial, who is a Dean of School of Law, Forensic Justice and Policy Studies. We really thankful to her for her piece of wisdom. Then I would like to thank very first speaker, Dr. Reena Hukhani, who is the founder and director of AcuPreg Research Labs Private Limited. Ma'am, thank you so much for delivering such an informative information regarding your products, which is very commendable. Then I would like to thank Dr. Nirali Patel, who is founder of Smile Craft Dental Studio and founder of Smile Craft Dental Academy. Thank you so much, ma'am, for an exceptional presentation and regarding your work, which is relevant to AI also. Then I would like to thank Ms. Twinkle Baba. I'm very much curious about your work, ma'am, because it is related to the, your field is really very interesting. Film producer of Vijayagiri Filmos. Ma'am, thank you so much for discussing the topic in a very comprehensive way. Then, of course, I would like to thank Ms. Pooja Acharya. Her role is always very important in each and every seminar to become a very successful it. So, ma'am, thank you so much for it. Then I would like to thank all the female inventors from the iHub who display about their products and give a very important information relevant to mind to market. Between delivering these thanks to all the ladies, how can I forget a very important role of one man named Mr. Parveen Bush. Sir, we really thankful to you. Your role is really very important, and you always ready to organize a seminar, and really very thankful to you. I would like to extend my gratitude to thanks to our sponsors. Without them, such seminar wasn't be possible. The organizer of these events and enable us to learn new things about women and IP. And last but not least, the pioneer of markpatent.org, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Acharya and Dr. Omkar Acharya, who always been a backbone to us and help the organization in every possible manner. I would like to thank my time in thanking our dear audience, who not only took that time from their busy schedule but also cheered and motivated us to keep moving. This made the seminar a great success as it was able to attract the attention of all the curious who are willing to learn and explore in this subject area. It definitely was a blessing to have an intellectual mind with us and get to know their thinking process. Thank you everyone and all the respectful speakers, organizers, sponsors and the dear audience. It was because of everyone's hard work that this event was possible. Thank you so much. Have a great time.
Thank you, Ms. Manya, for your kind words. In closing, I wish to express my gratitude to all the speakers and panelists. I thank you for giving us your precious time. We are privileged to have in attendance such a distinguished experts as well as observers. Let me thank all of the speakers who have made the effort to join the event. Having such a resourceful and knowledgeable panelists which have helped us gain insight on strengthening mechanism as a means of promoting IPR. It's been an honor to me to glorify our success in pursuing excellence in the field of IPR. Every day holds the possibility of miracle, so keep hoping for the best and keep shining. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. I hope it's been a good use of your time. I would also like to thank our co-organizers, venue partners, sponsors and media who supported this event. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. With this, we sum up our seminar. I wish you all a very good evening and see you all next year. We are now open for networking and interactive communication along with the High team. Thank you so much for your good wishes and time.